Hello, everyone, and welcome to Making Magic, and especially welcome today to our Women's History Month charity game of Honey Heist, benefiting Women's Lunch Place. Women's Lunch Place is a daytime advocacy shelter and meal service in Boston dedicated to helping women in need. They serve nutritious breakfast and lunch every day, as well as providing seasonal gear, toiletries, undergarments, feminine hygiene products, and other basic necessities. They also have legal advocates on hand to help women apply for jobs and other housing needs while they are eating lunch and having a safe place to stay. So that is the charity we've chosen to support this month. I'm Rue. I use they or he pronouns, and I will be facilitating this game today. And I would love to hand it off to my players. Rowan, why don't you start?
That's me. Hello. Hello, lovely people. My name is Rowan. I use she or they pronouns. I'm an admin here on this channel. Today, I will be playing Slick Mickey, who uses they them pronouns, and who is our team's face. I am a panda bear, and as you can see, obviously, I am human. Uh, Below me
Oh,
is Connie.
yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Connie. So glad and excited to be here to be a heisting bear when I'm not here playing Infant, who is a extremely large polar bear hacker novice, I think, or like the new guy on the block. You can find me as the GM and creative producer over at Transplanar RPG, which is an all transgender BIMPOC led 100% homebrew D&D show set in Andake, an original non-colonial anti-orientalist world. We stream Saturdays at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, with our grim, dark, gritty fantasy main campaign, The Second Stranger. So yeah, tune in this Saturday if that's interesting to you at Transplanar RPG. I believe we will be repped in chat in just a couple of moments. I'm going to pass along introductions over to my right, to the effervescent B Zelda.
Ooh, good title.
Ooh.
Hello all. It is I, your non-binary busy bee. I am. So let me rewind. My brain is getting ahead of me. I exist on social media, B Zelda. But in this moment, I exist as a grizzly bear, not just any grizzly bear. My talents are beyond measure, for I am incompetent, which means I can do anything I set my mind to. I am also a thief, so I see nothing but success for me in this journey. Really excited to get that done. My pronouns are they, them, as my character Potato, and as myself B. There's going to be a lot of crossover. Am I playing myself? Who knows? All right, and I am going to pass it on over to. Oh, I gotta look at our overlay. I haven't actually met everybody. Let's do Isabella.
Hi everyone, I'm Isabella. I use she, they pronouns. Oh my god, I said programs for a second there. Anyways, I will be playing baby. I am the driver, as in baby driver. I love a bit. I am a panda bear, just trying to live my tiny little panda bear existence, trying not to go extinct while making everyone's life harder. I'm very excited to play. I'm very nervous, but mostly excited. So I hope everyone enjoys. I will give it now to Samu.
Hello, I am Samu or Mama Samu. I am a cosplayer and streamer and MC, entertainer, all of those things. And tonight I will be playing Finn Fast Hands, a real smooth operator who knows how to, take care of business. Yeah, got any problems? But I have used they them pronouns myself. I use she they, but we're gonna try out just full on they them tonight.
All right. Uh, with that getting started, there's not really very many content warnings for me to give you all at the start. For those of us at home, I suppose if bees weird you out, there will be some descriptions of bees and honey and that sort of thing. But I will keep it to a minimum for not scaring anybody at home. But of course, if it's too much for you, please take some time away. Also, I will let everyone know that we do have rewards enabled for donations for this stream. For $5, all of our bears are wearing a hat, and you can change out their hats in game. which also, if the player is comfortable or wants to, some of us have other hats next to us that we will also be changing out. So you can watch us change our headpieces for fun. For $10, you can give someone an automatic success. So they will automatically succeed on their roll. And for $20, you can fly someone in some honey, because in this game, if you get a little too far into criminal, the only way to come back is to eat some honey, and that's not always readily available. So if you want to save someone from a life of crime on the hard bear streets, you can send them some honey for a donation to Women's Lunch Place. And I will do my best to keep an eye on those in between like scenes and things, so I can let everyone know what's happening. With that being said, we will zoom in to the hollow in which you are all having your opening planning session. All of you have worked together before. You're not the most experienced crew on the block, but you've had your fair share of successful heists. You've stolen some honey from the local convenience store more than a couple of times, and you're starting to build a little bit of a reputation for yourselves. And all of you have just heard wind of what might be the biggest event you've ever considered. HoneyCon is coming to the fishing village near you. And this sort of thing is so big that you've only heard about it like through the grapevine, as if it were a fictional event. You weren't even certain it could happen, but according to the banners in the town over, that is going to be there. So why don't we zoom into your headquarters and give us some introductions to each of you. What are you all doing as you prepare for this heist?
What do bears do on a regular day?
Not a lot, I don't think.
Sleep, I think, is
Roll
like
around?
70% of their day.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm a panda, so I'm definitely in like some sort of zoo, but I have to break out all the time. It's like those penguins from Madagascar. So I think I'm probably terrorizing some poor zookeeper. Like the zookeeper keeps trying to leave, and as they're leaving, I just like walk behind them and grab onto their legs, and then they fall over, and then I let go so they can get up and give them a little hope, and then I get back on their legs.
Do you get a call then? Like,
oh my gosh,
does the rest of the team have to call you in? Like,
hello,
we've got a job.
Hey baby, it's us. And I'm like, hi. Sorry, I'll go through the vents. Ding, ding. Oh, my butt's got bigger. Like that kind of thing. Yeah.
So baby is making their way from the with their car. What does baby drive? That's also very important. What's the breed of car, Bella?
Oh, good. As you know, Brew, I know breeds of cars. I know all of them. I'm going to say one right now, and it's a real car. It's a Nissan. Does that mean, is that a thing? Yeah.
That is a car.
Nissan
It is a car.
Charger. Is that correct? Could that be it? No? Okay, B is going aggressively.
We can pretend. That's okay.
You have a Nissan Charger, and I love that for you.
Listen, here's the thing. I hear words and I know they're cars. I don't know how the words become together words. Does that, like, what is the grammar of cars? It doesn't matter.
It's not real.
I have a Charger. Is a Charger a cool car? Is that fast?
Yeah. It's a cool fast car.
I just need the car to be a manual because I think it looks cooler.
Challenger would be cooler.
Okay, Challenger. I'm a
Thank
Challenger.
you, B.
There's also a Nissan Chaser.
Ooh, a Chaser?
It looks very blocky.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. I'll have the Chaser because it has a good name.
All right. You're
Nissan Chaser.
You're making your way over in your Nissan Chaser to the headquarters of this group, where I assume the rest of you are all in the space.
Yeah. So hear me out. I don't really know what our setting is, but like maybe we're in like what's a protected forest called? A provincial park.
Oh yeah.
Or
A preserve.
Like a wildlife
so
reserve.
people can't mess with us and stuff.
Yeah. We have a treehouse in there that was like built as a joke for like bear cubs, but like we actually use it for real.
Yeah.
You geek out the bear cubs. This is for us. This is
I mean,
for us.
Finn is about the size of a bear cub. Finn is a honey badger, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Finn is a honey badger. So, you know.
You were the one to discover that this place was like reasonable to hide in, and then made the hole bigger so that the rest of your compatriots
you
could enter the
imagine?
house.
This honey badger goes up and is like looks at the grizzly bear and is like, I really think we could all fit in here. I think this was reasonable, actually.
Yeah.
You just look at it a little bit. You can get up there.
I can put
believe
a
it.
paw in. Just one paw.
Is it? I can get you. Watch. I'm strong. I can and I will muscle you in there. That's my skill after all. I will muscle you in there.
If we crack our way through, like maybe there's like a giant bear opening now.
Yeah, like
Just
yeah,
a
I
hole.
think just like maybe part of the door it's a feature now.
Yeah,
Widen the door. It's a feature.
Mhm.
It's got French doors now.
That's nice.
Lots of ventilation.
You know,
it's good.
Isabella was the panda bear was able to munch on the sides to make it a little more even. You know, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's bamboo enough. Right?
It's
It's
kind of
bamboo-esque.
bamboo. Yeah.
bamboo
I'm like
enough.
this. I taste it. I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't taste like bamboo, but it feels like bamboo in my heart. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And just
no.
and
Yeah.
that's enough. That's enough.
That's what it is. If you believe hard enough, anything can be bamboo. That's why our zookeeper.
As a fellow panda bear, I don't know if I agree with that.
I think if you try hard enough, anything can be bamboo. I like grab your face. Anything can be bamboo. You just have to try.
All right, that's. You know what? We can agree to disagree.
I continue munching.
All right, you have fun.
I,
with
th-
that.
I think in the middle of this chaos in the treehouse,
You were a stickler for the good stuff, weren't you?
you all just sort of see there's like a massive polar bear hunkered in a corner of the treehouse. I think the treehouse is tilted on an axis, like like a planet about to collapse in on its own weight. Because Infant, the biggest polar bear you've ever seen, is sort of hunched over a tiny Generation 3 MacBook that they pilfered from like a dumpster behind a Goodwill. And they're in the middle of purchasing fake IDs for the group on the dark web. And they're just sort of muttering, "Yes, please, drop off at entrance to HoneyCon, signed Goo Goo Gaga. Enter." They're like nodding, like looking at the screen, completely ignoring like the chaos happening behind their hunched, massive, white furred shoulders.
Infant, I can't walk over to that side of the treehouse or it'll crack. We had to establish this rule years ago. Are you buying our tickets?
Yep. I'm getting us IDs for us to get in. Very human-looking IDs for HoneyCon, as was requested by Slick Mickey. Just
Perfect.
one second. This person's trying to scam me, I think. No, escrow only. And they're just sort of like mousing over on like the little keypad.
Oh, he's talking another language.
If the hat's not enough to fool him, the ID will get it.
Do you want to give me a roll in criminal to see how good your purchasing and producing of fake IDs goes?
Sure.
Roll.
We start at
First
3 for
roll.
both, right?
3 in both. Yep.
Okay, we're trying to roll under. I got a 1.
Nice. So you get to move a point from bear into criminal. So now you're 4 and 2.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
And it's perfect. You have found the one fake ID site that like so deep into the dark web that like not even the like feds know about it in any meaningful way. And so not only are they perfect, they're also fast, and they will just hand them to you in an envelope. So you can they'll just be there. They'll be ready for
Sounds
you
like-
at HoneyCon.
I love it. Looks like the drop site is coordinates 992629.4 on y-axis 22929AB. Thank you, Not an Arc 99. I'm gonna leave a 5-star review for Not an Arc. Okay.
What was,
ID's
I'm so sorry.
confirmed.
I'm putting this into the GPS and I'm confused. Okay, can you get like just an address, no accesses? I don't think that's how GPSs work.
Oh, it's
Unless
on the main street, which is what HoneyCon's on, and the side street is Dumpster Avenue. So Main Street and
Perfect,
Dump
perfect.
Ave.
Thank
I've
you
been
so
to Dump
much,
Ave.
Infant.
Good place.
Infant, make sure not to click. There are not single bears in your area. Do not click on those.
Oh God! Oh great heavens! Okay.
Don't look at protect your infant eyes.
I
I
run
nipples.
over and I close the laptop because the others are too big.
Thank you.
I need to know
Many
what
years ago.
color is infant's third generation iMac.
It's rose gold. It's a
Yeah.
rose gold iMac.
Perfect.
So fancy. I love it.
It's got like stickers on it, like the coexist. You know what I mean? But it's like humanist language, so they don't know what it says. But it's like every like religion symbol like coexist, right?
Saw a star in there. Has to be good, right?
This must be good. It's good luck.
I love it.
Slick Mickey will walk over to like a central table and pull a stick of bamboo out of like hammer space and just take a big munch on it. Say, "All right, crew, we have potentially the biggest score of our little bear lives coming up.
Or
Honey
Big
Con.
Bear.
Big bear, little bears.
Irrelevant. It's just a thing. HoneyCon is coming up. Now we gotta be on our A game here. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
What letter
And
is A again?
It's
The-
the first
It's
one.
the first one.
So we're on our first game. Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
best one.
Good.
It's not our B game, not our D game.
But wait, we want bees though, right? That's the whole
yeah.
point.
Yeah,
B
they're
game.
bees.
So we're on.
Oh,
we're
shit,
on a
that
B
is a
game.
good
Make
point.
the honey. So.
Because that's where the bees are, or where the honey
Okay.
is.
Everyone-
Exactly.
Needs to bring their A game and their B game.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Mash
not
them.
our C game.
So it's like we bring
Not-
the A
not
game
C
to
game.
get the B game.
I don't know what C is. So mash.
You see with your eyes.
Oh, that's a good point. We don't need
Oh.
to see. We only need
Smell.
to feel the
And
honey
smell. Yeah.
and smell. Good point. Good point. Good point, potato.
So-
I go
so
for
mash
a
the A.
high five.
and the B game together. Everybody needs to bring their ab game.
Ab game. Ugh.
Ab game.
Wait, no, my abs are down here.
Fins go
Ugh.
What do we?
As
Finn is
everyone
definitely pointing to
flexes.
the fur covered abs. They're definitely there. Just
Oh my god.
totally.
I love the idea of potato
covered.
actually having abs.
You'll never see them though. There's just too much hair.
But potato swears they're there.
We pulled out the 6-pack in the fridge.
So
A
what do we
classic.
know about HoneyCon?
Yeah. So the reason that all of you are so excited is that you're in the middle of nowhere in your like wildlife preserve, but like people are allowed to go for hikes and things here, and sometimes they drop like flyers and pieces of paper. And the hikers who were here last time have dropped a flyer for HoneyCon, which I don't. How many of you think you can read? I know that Infant can definitely read.
Finn thinks they can read. Definitely think they can read.
Driver, I think, knows letters because she has to. They have to read Prindle, you know. and
They
that's
do
very
have to read the
important,
Prindle. That's really important.
and that's really important. So,
So they know PRNDNL.
Yeah, and they also know gears, so they know 1 and like 2. Like they know the
okay,
number.
okay.
You know what I mean? So they understand that as well.
Right, so then
Um,
enough of you definitely can piece together and read this to like get the gist of the event. It is a 1 day only honey extravaganza, and some of the great and wonderful features are a secret special guest, and you know how when like promotional imagery has like the person blacked out, you just see like a
question
silhouette.
mark. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a silhouette of a what appears to be like a really large bee in the middle of this flyer. And it just says special guest and a question mark in the middle.
oh my god, they
Um,
got the ultimate queen bee.
This looks like some of my wanted poster. I said Finn thought they could read. They can't actually.
Is that
All
like,
Finn sees is the silhouette. That's it.
It's
yeah.
not. No.
Wanted poster.
Hey, it's Vin. I don't think it's a wanted poster.
Oh, but it's this mystery person. Shouldn't it?
No, it also says honey, so I think it's a honey convention.
Right. That's. I could read that. Yep.
It's a special
knew that's
guest.
it.
I don't know what that
That's-
means
what's-
though.
What's
Infant, what does guest mean?
A guest is a invited visitor. Sorry, I'm distracted by Finn's abs. You could those washboard abs. You could clean a blouse on those things.
Finn, you have abs too?
Like that? Well.
Why does everyone have abs? I don't.
Don't mind.
You
Where are
don't need
yours?
abs.
I don't mind you looking.
Pandas don't need abs. We need to sustain our bodies and get fat and then weigh down every zookeeper we see.
You
And I
eat
go for a
one
high
thing.
five with Slick Mick. Like, this is a really relatable conversation.
You and the zookeepers. What's that about?
I just feel like they try so hard to keep us alive, and it's so fun to upset them.
Hold on, zookeeper, keeping. What's kept? Bees. Bees are kept. Bees, our bee game. We have to bring our A and our B game. The queen bee is the special guest speaker.
Whoa.
This is why you're the
That's
mind.
right.
You're the mind of the team. I'm the paws.
That's right. These are the only things I know that have wings
Slick
like
is the
that.
face. Potato and Finn is the abs. And together we make a whole bear.
Yeah, totally. That feels right.
Yeah, it's correct. I didn't miss any other body parts. Don't check me. None of
In-
you
It's
check
covered.
me.
We've got them. We've got them all.
We got them. In the small print, probably only legible and understandable by infant because it's small print and lots of text. There are listed special features of this convention hosted by Martin Gold include an all-new CCTV system, see the con from all venues, and carefully placed guards making sure that only attendees can access the honey at all times. Don't worry, it's always safe.
There is a lot of video surveillance. Remember, crew, I tried to brief you on what video was before. It's like a memory, but recorded and played back through a tiny magical box. There's
It's
going
like
to
the
be
one you
tons of
carry.
those.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Yes, like the
decorated
one
box.
I carry.
Yes,
Yeah, I've
yes,
seen
yes.
those in
Exactly.
like people's windows and stuff when you're like digging through their trash and just
Yeah,
look through them.
eating
Yeah,
the
yeah.
flowers.
Pretty
Yes,
pictures.
precisely.
Pictures.
They seem to exert a hypnotic power over humans
Yes, yes,
sometimes,
yes.
but there's going to be tons of those, feeds for those. So they're basically the humans here are going to be like God. They'll be able to see everything we do, so we have to be careful.
Huh.
That could be a problem.
That's a statement. Yeah, wow. I've never. God is that thing that probably lives in the sky or in the clouds.
It's the big bear in the sky.
It's the big bear in the sky.
The magic one.
You know the
The one
Yes.
that makes it rain. Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's-
I
It's
could
the one
probably
that protects us
hack.
from deforestation.
Oh, I love us.
Sorry for the loss of your ecosystem, baby. That's been continuing to happen.
No, it's
but
cool. Anyways.
It's not your
I
fault.
could probably hack into the video system that they have and try to fuzz it up.
And you could
This
Yeah.
you can get the layout of the place, then maybe I could go in, just take out like one or two of the guards or something. Just
Yes, there will be lots of guards.
this is a good idea. And then we can have Slick Mick distract. And then we'll have Potato grab it, take the honey as much as Bee can Potato can hold it. I was supposed to call you Bee. It's all at the same time. Anyways, and then I drive us away. Teamwork.
Yeah,
good. Me?
that's a
Wallace.
solid plan.
Listen, Potato, if you can,
Nothing could go wrong whatsoever with this plan. It's perfect.
No.
those cameras could be a serious problem. If Potato can take those out, then
I mean, I'm not a fighter. I'm a stealer, but I'll try my best.
or wait, who's the hacker? Infant. My bad.
Infant's the hack.
Yeah, I'll have to get closer to be able to set up a peer-to-peer network to hack into their closed-circuit television system, though, which means we're gonna have to pick up our fake IDs anyway on Dump Ave.
Oh,
Okay.
God, I love that avenue.
that GIF where it's just the math floating over the woman's face that's what's playing in Slick Mickey's head right now.
They have cameras at the zoo. After you showed us, Infant, the cameras, I realized there's some at the zoo. And I think that they put us on the internet. I don't know why.
Oh, you haven't seen the videos of your. Oh my gosh, you haven't seen the videos.
Wait.
Of Pandas?
Wait, Finn, have you seen videos of me and didn't tell me? That's very mean, Finn.
well,
I've taken you on
adorable.
multiple
they're,
joy
they're
rides.
really
in the
cute.
middle.
And it's it's they're
Potato, have you
they're
seen
really
the
cute.
videos?
And
And you
I
didn't
didn't
tell
want to
me?
tell you that they weren't there. They're kind of they caught you while you were kind of while you were taking your bath, and then in your
I hide behind Potato.
I'm sorry. I
scandal.
didn't want to embarrass you. I
They saw
human
me.
I was stealing the trash from was we're looking at them, and I couldn't. It was you were
It
really
was a very
cute,
vulnerable
okay?
moment.
You were very cute.
How are you ever gonna face anybody ever again?
Potato, you are so not making it helpful here.
Oh,
you are not
oh.
helping at all.
I'm sorry, baby. I thought everyone knew. I forwarded it to everyone on my bear book contact list.
That's
I titled it "Adorable Panda Sloshes Around in Own Filth."
I fully had to. I'm gonna go sit in the car.
Oh, baby!
Get it warm
I'm
for
sorry.
us.
Baby. No,
Oh.
I do think I think that there's no way to get down the thing without absolutely falling, and so I walk backwards and I just drag my body downwards. And so the last thing you see is my little face like this, and I like fall it down.
I don't think that went well.
I'll go make sure they didn't hurt anything on the way down.
Yeah.
I'll go scramble my way down.
Oh goodness.
Are you okay,
Finn's
baby?
biceps, am I right? Woo! It's like a
So
miniature
good.
mountain.
Right?
I mean, even amongst bears.
I mean, yeah. Finn's small, but every ounce of their is just muscle is pure protein.
It's like 15 pounds of pure muscle.
Yeah, they're like a sack of
17
potatoes.
maybe?
Maybe.
Whoa. I'm a sack of potatoes. That's a sack
Oh.
of like
You're right.
of like acorns.
Acorns. Yeah, just
Hardy,
lumpy,
tough.
and everything is just hard and
Yeah, acorns. A bag of acorns.
That makes sense to me.
sometimes I wonder, I've never seen a bear look like Finn before, ever in my life. It's kind of a... Maybe that's just because they're so muscular.
I think so. One of a kind.
Well, I'm ready to hack whenever we're ready to get to the convention.
Me too. Yeah, I got my hats to be people, to be a human. Blend in seamlessly.
I would love to hear you all as you get into the car describe your human disguises.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. My heart really just wants those lensless glasses with the fake noses and mustache. And I wear like a cute little brooch on my neck.
Good.
Slick Mickey is wearing a like 7XL leather jacket, a hat that says human on it, and a like pair of sunglasses.
Very good.
What kind of sunglasses? We talking aviators? We talking like those jumbo ones? Are they round? Are they square? Are they flowers? Are they hearts?
They're Ray-Bans, but like one of the, what are these called? Legs? I don't know. One of the legs is like
Arms?
taped on. Arms? I don't
Okay.
know.
Pick a body
arms.
part, yeah. Limb.
Yeah.
The hooky
Arms.
things. The hookies is taped on.
Eyebrows.
I just said things I don't know.
Bad.
I'm just looking up car songs. Don't worry about me.
Car songs.
Infant's disguise is just they're not doing anything except they pick up like a can of a Monster soda. Hey, pretty good, right?
Wow. Yeah. You're like that polar bear on the commercial.
Yeah.
Yes.
I look like what
No.
humans call, I believe the technical term is a douchebag. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. No one could tell the difference.
No,
I love it.
perfect.
I mean, there's a second there where I was like, how did a human get in here?
I know. It's kind of jarring. It's me. It's me. Like look, I'll put it down. It's me. It's me. I
Whoa.
promise.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I
so
didn't
sorry.
know. It's
Oh,
you.
that was
my
very
God.
I was worried I was about to seriously like have
Infant,
to...
you're playing with my emotions here.
But
How are
just
we
know
gonna
it's
find
me.
you? There's gonna be so many people
Okay.
holding monsters here.
There's gonna be so many douchebags.
You know how people are at conventions. They love holding open cans of soda. They
All
really
the
enjoy
time.
it. They do
Mhm.
it so much. Humans love doing that.
We'll have to watch out.
I think baby's outfit is a full-on wig. Just like a
Aw.
full-on wig. And it's like a short black bob. And she's like, I call it my Karen hair. And I do like a little shaky hair thing.
Wow.
I use it when I go joyriding and practicing driving. I drive bad on purpose, and then when people get mad, I roll down the window and I like look at them and then look away.
And
That
it
sounds
works.
insufferable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's really insane.
worse.
I really think I make a lot of friends out there. It's how humans bond on the road.
Friends.
I hate humans.
Yeah, they're the
They're the
worst. They don't
worst.
know how to communicate.
Absolute worst.
It's the lack of hair that does it for me.
It is. It's
On the note
like
of
weird naked bears.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I don't know,
naked
just-
bears.
I don't know, just not being a fan of the humans. I decided I can't. Last time I tried to be a human, it just did not go well, and everybody kept calling me a baby's name for some reason. So this time, I am one of your pet rabbits.
Oh.
No one
I am
would
going
think
to
that
be-
a rabbit wants
If I put
honey.
these on, and
This
then
is
I
good.
just take a collar here, and just like put a collar on. See,
Perfect.
and I just hunker down.
Wow. Oh, you were already pretty low to the ground. Okay, that's
you look
yeah.
like a wow, Finn. I'm really impressed.
Hop. And Finn hops.
Whoa.
Finn.
very convincing.
Oh
It's
my
almost like you're not
gosh.
actually a bear, just based on how you move.
Well,
So
they-
convincingly
Every
as a
time
rabbit.
they hop, they kind of pick up their front legs fully and just jump and then put them back down.
I love it.
Look
It's
at
so
that.
that's exactly how bunnies move. That's exactly how
Right,
they
right.
move. This is
There
so
were some
convincing.
humans watching a nature documentary, and I caught that one, and I think I can pull it off.
I think so too.
Perfect. I love all of your disguises. I'd like everyone to know that we're at $50 donated, and you've had 3 auto successes and 1 thing of honey purchased for you. So I'll keep track of that in the chat for y'all.
Oh my
gosh,
gosh! Thank you so
Thank-
much.
Thank goodness.
Can we
Yeah.
put a hat on? Just
Oh yeah,
Because-
if you want to put a
okay.
hat on, please do.
Absolutely. It's like now I have a hat that can be changed out.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. I also have hats to change out if you want to make me change out of
Mhm.
my Dairy Queen hat.
Yes. Thank yous
It's like, what
to
would a badger be? A
Commander
bunny.
Dante and Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Dante, my
Are
love
you a
forever.
bear? Is that why you're being anonymous? It's okay. You can tell.
Bear
us.
anonymous.
We're
Bear-
all bears.
Ooh, I love your mask, B.
so this is what my bear is wearing instead.
Oh my god, that's
Ooh.
better.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's very good.
Dress up at conventions, right? That's
Yeah.
totally normal.
I'm
Yeah,
dressing up as
everyone wears full-on masquerade outfits.
my
to-
favorite my favorite anime character. I don't know what their name is or what they do because I have a hard time watching that magic box, but I'm sure they're cool.
I believe it.
What do people
Yeah.
dress
You
up
always
as
had
at
great
a
taste.
honey convention? Just like different brands of honey, or no, honey comes in bears, doesn't it?
It does. It comes in little
You're
bears.
dressing
so
up
smart
as,
to
as
just as a bear. This is why you're the face, Slick Mick. That's why you're the face.
Mhm.
It's like 4 levels of disguise wrapped in one.
Wow.
No one will be able to get
And
to
yet
that
none
many
at
levels.
all.
That's what makes it so genius.
Now I'm imagining, and it kind of scared me in my head, like those plastic masks they make at Halloween, but one of them shaped like the head of one of those bear honey things.
Oh god, it's horrible.
That would be terrifying.
I'm glad that my image was also visceral for everyone else.
I'm changing my mind. Slick Mickey is now wearing just a mask, a drawstring mask of like a honey bear.
Yeah.
See, no one will suspect you if you're the mascot.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
Smart
I
thinking.
want infant baby to have like a lot of blush on. Like she found one makeup thing and just like applied it all over her face and was like, "This is how humans wear makeup."
Looking
That's
good.
definitely the person look very, very,
Convincing.
40s. Mm-hmm.
Baby's got the most colorful face of makeup anyone's ever seen.
2 red cheeks.
This is how the Karens apply makeup very generously.
With the whole paw.
The whole paw. And they use really fuzzy things to apply it. But guess what? They're right here.
Are a
I got-
fuzzy thing.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Genius.
All
Truly,
right,
makeup was made for bears.
everyone, let's
Yes.
pile into the car. And baby, do you want to give me a criminal roll to drive this car to
Hell
Honeycomb?
yeah. Just like in Baby Driver, I start my playlist with, of course, "Shut Up and Drive" by Rihanna.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's very important to play our. Oh, yikes. Okay, I roll 2, right? Or do I roll 1?
So you roll 1d6 unless you're doing your bear skill, which is eating anything that looks like bamboo.
Or
Nice.
you also get an extra d6 for your like roll when you're doing.
Oh
something
yes,
about
your roll
don't
roll.
you?
So yes, you,
Okay.
you get an extra one. You get to roll 2d6 and take the lower of those two.
Okay, great. I have a 3.
Okay. And 3 is equal to your current roll in criminal,
Yes.
right? So you succeed. So
Nice.
move 1 point from bear into criminal. So now it's 4-2, just like infant. And yeah, describe for me what it's like when baby is driving.
When Baby is driving, I think Baby is someone who puts like the seat really far back. No, what do Karens do? Okay, I put like the seat like really far to the seat like this, like, and then to the point where like I'm excessively close. And then I think that I do like really quick motions when I'm trying to like do it. Like I'm very fast. I'm like tink 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 tink, and I press buttons excessively. Like to the point where I'm like clicking this, and this just changed, like turns on the heat chair warmers, and this button, which actually just like turns on the windshield wipers, and I'm like engaging.
You just clicking the turn signal for the fun of it. Never when you're turning though.
Never when I'm like this. This is how you deceive people.
As you're like jamming the buttons in the back, infant's just getting blasted with cold air, then it stops, and then blasted and then cold. Baby, please.
This is the experience of
Yes.
driving a car.
I mean, it's exhilarating. It's exhilarating having. Wow, sorry, my accent went from Irish to Eastern European. There, I apologize for that.
We went to Barovia for a hot second.
You're like,
to
oh,
Barovia.
where are we? I drove so
It's
fast.
so
we went to a new
it's so
location.
cold. We went to as much as I like the feeling of wind in my hair. It's a bit much.
I'm
By
sorry.
the way,
Is it upsetting to you to have things that you don't like happen? Like maybe your videos of you getting washed up. I don't know. Hits the
I'm
buttons more
sorry,
purposely.
baby. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I
no.
already apologized.
Oh gosh.
You're really not going to let this go.
Running through all the red lights.
Going all the red lights.
Ah.
The best. Red means go. Yellow means maybe. Green means also go.
Sounds right.
Did you want to drive in California?
Yes, I did.
Hopefully.
Because I did, and that was it.
Oh
I
my
only
God.
learned to drive by watching the parking lot from the zoo and being like,
Yeah,
that's how people drive.
But yeah, this is Finn just holding on, probably on someone's lap, just holding on to fur, just like in probably infant's lap, just
The two of you are just getting blasted.
Oh my
I'm
God.
Baby,
so
baby,
good.
baby, dump path. Dump path's right over there. It's right over there.
Oh, turning. I'm
Does
so
they
good at driving.
does baby parallel park?
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
for
that's-
sure. She
the
does
best
this.
part.
She goes like, "You don't think that there's there's paid parking, do you?" And I like look around. I see a car
What?
leave, and I so quickly like pull in, and then I do it so perfectly, like ding, 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 and then like blah 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 blah, and get in the spot and be like, "It's just like Tetris." Park.
Smooth. Smooth like mashed potatoes. That was good.
Are you eating human food again? Potato.
Only- Well, I was gonna visit the dumpster while we were on Dumpster Avenue.
I know you love potatoes. That's why you
Oh,
named yourself
good.
that. But I've told you multiple times, I don't think your digestive tract is made for it.
Just because it comes out the same way it went in doesn't mean my body wasn't made for it.
Right,
just
let
feel
them
like-
live their best life.
I just don't know. I feel like in the zoo they talk a lot about nutrition like I overhear a lot of nutrition conversations, and they've said multiple times that like we're made for certain things to eat, you know? And I just don't think potatoes are one of them.
The humans come by, dump their black bags onto my ground. I'm gonna eat what's inside of them. Nothing should go to waste.
You're right too.
Yeah.
Reason why you
That's,
shouldn't.
that's Uber Eats.
No, everyone stop nodding. Everyone stop nodding right now. This is bad nodding. I don't like that you all are.
Uber
I don't
eats.
like that you all
Bear eats. I mean, yeah, I order from there all the time too. But I dumpster when I say garbage bag or food bag, it's all the same.
Infant, have you been helping a potato at Grubhub again?
No, I say it. I'm like hiding, like the Grubhub like express bag that I've gotten for potatoes.
Listen, baby, what you have to understand is that if it looks like bamboo, I'm gonna munch.
I hear you. I'm with you. Potato is not a panda bear.
And just because
Irrelevant.
she's not, just because they're not a panda bear, just doesn't mean they can't eat whatever they want.
A little.
Exactly.
The world is my bamboo.
No, the world is
That's
not your.
deep.
Also, you don't
Yeah,
eat
that's
bamboo.
deep.
I've literally given you bamboo, and you said it didn't taste as good as potatoes.
It tastes
Let
like
them
trees.
live
It's
their
gross.
best life.
Okay.
Hey, this town is full of really good, like, boutique, kind of, like, hole-in-the-wall human restaurants. I've been turning potato onto gumbo. We had jambalaya the other day.
So good.
We had some pad thai. I mean, it's hidden eats. You're really missing out by not using Grubhub.
I like the chopsticks that come with that.
You snack on them. I always give you my
They're
chopsticks.
good. I
Not
love it.
sponsored.
See, this is
Not
why I
sponsored
said
by
I should.
chopsticks.
This is why I said that maybe you all should move in the zoo with me because you all have these bonding moments that I'm missing out on, like Grubhub.
But every time you want to come and see us, you have to break out. That's just too much work.
Yeah.
On that note, we should probably be breaking into this convention here.
Oh, we
Oh,
gotta
right,
get
that's why we're
tickets.
here. Oh yeah, I totally forgot.
IDs.
You gotta go pick up your tickets. I was going to ask,
Go to-
Potato, there is a dumpster. Did you want to see what was inside?
Oh, yes, please.
All
What
right.
could I take?
Can you roll bear for me to steal stuff from this dumpster?
Absolutely. It's what dreams are made of right there.
I love it. Do it.
So 2d6. Sorry, I've been listening to this part. 2d6, take the lowest?
So when you're doing regular things, 1d6. If you're doing something specifically related to your skill or roll, 2d6, pick the lowest. So
You're
yeah,
stealing something.
you're stealing from the dumpster. So yeah, 2d6, roll the lower.
Okay, so 1 was my lowest.
Oh, nice. That's
That means I
full
do it.
success.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go digging in the like dumpster, and this is one of those communities where instead of giving their old food to homeless people or selling it on that app where you can buy old food, they just throw it away because they're horrible and
There's
rich.
an app for that?
Yeah, I forget what it's
Certain
called.
Cities.
That's
I
so
forget
cool.
what
I
it's
should look
called.
into
We
it.
have it in my city, but I don't remember
Neat.
what it's called
I
off
would
the top of my
totally
head.
Things to look up.
I think it might be called Too Good to Go. Is I think what it's
I'll
called.
look that up.
Sidebar.
Yeah,
but-
sidebar. Hey, everyone.
But so at the end of the night, all the restaurants just kind of like dump all of their stuff in here. And you have found on top of potatoes, which you love, there's like just like a whole tray of mashed potatoes. There's also like they cleared out like a coffee shop nearby, cleared out their honey stores. And you find like enough honey to feasibly be like a pot of honey.
Every bear, gather around, gather around. And like they're gonna, I think I have an empty cup. They're gonna hold it up like, "Da-da-da, da-da-da."
Oh.
Honey.
In
Do,
case
do we?
of emergencies only.
So don't cover it over my body.
If like one of us is like seriously losing focus or something.
Mm.
I can't hold on to this. Then I was gonna exfoliate with it.
Okay, don't worry. I'll put it in my wig. I put it underneath the wig. It's so obvious. It's sticking out.
Weird
I don't.
jar-shaped lump.
Yeah.
You know the beehive hairstyles that were popular? It's
Yeah.
you've
There
just
you
made
go.
a beehive out of a honey jar.
I like
it's a
this.
birthmark.
My
What about
Yeah,
it?
ain't
My
that
head-
appropriate?
my head has a human shape now, I think.
Wow. Yeah,
Can
you're really
I-
pulling that
wait.
off.
Thank you so
That's a
much.
good look.
I'm gonna go over to the parking meter and then destroy it.
Yeah.
I eat all the potatoes.
Roll bear to destroy
Great.
the parking meter for me.
Got it. Oh, that's not a great roll. I got a 5.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So you can either choose to buy an auto success using one of the ones that you have, or you can take the failure, whatever you'd like to do.
I'll take the failure. This is not too high stakes.
Move a point from criminal back into bear. So I think you're back at 3-3.
Nice.
Cool.
Gotta do some bear
Oh.
shit.
You're like really trying to like decimate this parking meter, but all you sort of succeed in doing is cracking the screen and also breaking the coin slot where the money would go into. And
I
so
keep trying to
it's,
do the zookeeper thing where I grab onto it and it doesn't work.
so it's still flashing red like you haven't paid, but now even if you wanted to, there's no way to pay.
Well, and I look at the group because I
Baby.
want to hide this embarrassment, and I go,
Baby,
everything's
look,
fine.
you need to
Yes.
start thinking before you act. If you'll take a second. This looks like bamboo, does it not?
Whoa.
This looks like bamboo.
We can simply munch.
We
I'll
can
just,
just
like-
eat it.
Yeah. Roll me bear.
Cool.
2d6, take the lowest to eat something that looks like bamboo.
Yep, because that's my ability.
Oh, dear.
Oh no! I rolled 2 5s.
Oh,
no.
You also, Pharaoh. It's too powerful.
Same thing. You can choose to take that failure or use one of the auto successes.
I'll take a failure. That's fine.
All right, move a point from criminal into bear. So I think you're 2-4 now. Yeah.
Does it
All right.
move when you fail as well? Well,
So
when you
it
succeed.
it moves from criminal to bear when you fail. It says when the plan fails and you run a difficulty, move 1 point from criminal into bear. When the plan goes well, move from bear into criminal. Yeah, I might be doing that wrong, but
Different genre, versions of the rules, which I am cool with either one. You're the DM.
yeah,
so.
no worries. Okay, sorry. What was I saying?
It's like
Oh yes.
I
No,
You're,
that thing's made of solid iron.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you got some. You can say you can eat anything.
It tastes like old gum.
Old gum.
Oh,
That's the good stuff.
Oh,
That's the mint kind. I don't like the mint.
Oh, no, not when it's minty. That's like new gum.
Yeah.
Ugh.
might I try something? Might I try something?
Yeah.
And Finn will kind of get to the bottom of the pole, shimmy their way up the pole, and are kind of wrap the bottom legs around and just be like they're gonna face the parking meter, like right there, Bob. Let's see if you really want to charge us anything. And I'm just gonna go to just like. And you see just like the face kind of go from normal happy Finn to just start to kind of angry face and just the claws come out and just they go to absolute on the
Yeah.
face of this parking
Amazing.
meter.
Damn.
Yeah.
Great-
Go,
Use my
Yeah,
carnage
the parking
skill.
meter.
go off and use carnage.
Go off from there. I rolled a 2 and a 1, so that's a 1.
Nice.
Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's a full success. You just destroy that.
Do the coins
Never
come
s-
out? Do we collect coins?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Collected.
all the quarters that were in there are yours now. Probably
come out
I'd
as a-
say, I mean, it's not necessarily of huge use to you, but you might be able to exchange it for goods and services. You probably get like the equivalent of like $8 worth of quarters.
Nice.
Hey, it's not
Nice.
bad. $8.
Yeah.
Dump
And
Avenue is a
now
popular
there
spot.
really is no parking meter, so you can't get a ticket.
Yay.
I think
Good toad.
I think I found the envelope, guys. And I think like Infant's been rifling through the trash and like turning over cobblestones to see where the drop, is.
Yeah.
And then he, like,
Nice.
pulls out like a manila envelope, like that's been wedged between a trash can and like the alley wall. Ah,
Perfect.
here it is.
Nice.
Perfectly made
tickets?
IDs and
What
tickets.
are
Yep, I like
you.
rip it open with a claw and I pass out the tickets to each of my companions and fake IDs. that match the human disguises we have on to each of our companions as well.
I live.
Put the
All I
light
have to
on.
do
on it.
is set up a way to hack into their security system, and once I've got it, I'll shout so you all can hear me across the convention hall no matter where you've spread to. I will shout out, "Oh my lord and garters, I've dropped my monster energy drink!" And that will be a signal that the CCTV is cut.
It's
Oh my lord.
short,
Garters.
concise. Definitely won't be confusing. I'm really excited. I think it'll be good.
Yeah,
I-
that's a good call.
I think we should implement a backup code phrase in case one of the douchebags inside drops their own energy drink.
Oh,
And they're in garters.
that's a good point. What if I just did this? And Infant lets out like a polar bear roar that like no human could like.
I think that's good. I think that's good. That's
That'll work,
better. I
too.
like them.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll do
In
that.
case the first one doesn't work, backup.
Finn is thoroughly impressed. Finn's just having a moment of,
It's good. All right, we got
Did
our
you like
IDs.
that, Finn?
it's very good. Good, Aurora.
Maybe you could
very.
share your core workout with us in exchange
Whoa.
for you being impressed by me?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, all you have to do is ask, and I'll tell you how to do the ab workout. It's really
You just look so good.
I turn to
Thank
Slick
you.
Mick and I go, "What is going on around here? What have I missed? I've been at the zoo for like what, 4 days?"
Listen, time moves fast when you're a bear.
That's so true. All of my friends at the zoo are already mating. I'm pretty sure they're being forced to do it, but that's unrelated.
That does seem like a separate issue. Yeah.
Anyways,
Another day.
Yeah. Has everyone here been to a con or been in a city while a con was happening?
yes.
You know how the like 8 city blocks around
Oh.
the con are absolutely different than they are the other 50 weeks out of the year.
Yeah.
That's what this is like. All the like they at least they had the kindness to warn the local businesses in advance. So all the local businesses have decorated with like honey themed regalia in honor of this event being here, because it's like a it's like a once
tiny
in a
fishing
life-
village.
Yeah, this
Oh,
tiny
jeez.
yeah, you're in this
I
like
love
really
it.
tiny fishing village on the edge of the lake. And like the like dock is also like decked out in like honeycomb like streamers and whatnot. They've decorated the whole place. And you do see quite a few humans, probably except for Baby, who lives in a zoo, probably the most humans any of y'all have like seen congregated in one space. There are like hundreds of people here to see Honey and to meet the secret guest.
That's a lot of people.
Whoa, it's a lot of people.
They got fast hands. They're not that fast.
Don't worry about them. They're useless and don't know what they're doing. I like
You
that.
haven't been on the subreddits that the humans use. Clearly, they're all deranged. All of them.
Reddit is the
Horrible.
one where you said, "I'm gonna join. I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm gonna join." And I said, "Why would you join if you think it's a bad idea?" Then you didn't answer me. Is that the website you're talking about?
Yeah. All I really know
thought
about
that
human
was-
nature is that all of them are the assholes, based on my experiments
Yeah.
with Reddit.
Sounds about right. That's why I don't mind punching them every once in a while. Now, where are the ones that I can punch?
I thought Tumblr was the one that you said was a bad idea to be on, but you couldn't get off.
Oh yeah, Tumblr has those little. They're like the videos that I was telling you about, but they loop, and they're very short. I don't know.
Jiffy, like the peanut butter.
Yeah,
That's what they're
Chips.
called.
Sounds right.
Mhm.
Mhm.
yeah.
I like that
yeah.
peanut butter.
Jiffy. I love peanut butter. Oh, we should go inside. Okay, let's go.
Wow, this place
Yeah,
is so
Um,
big.
thankfully,
Infant,
with
let's go.
Focus
Infant, come
Bears,
on.
with your like extremely well-made fake IDs and tickets, you get past the front doors, no problem. And
Good
like,
job, infant.
there's not like a convention center in this tiny fishing village, obviously. So what they've kind of done instead is they've taken the local hotel and like the couple of buildings adjacent to it, and like made that into the convention space. So you're able to get in no problem. And once you're in here, you see that like this is a honey convention, but it's also definitely a like showing off convention for the person organizing it. There's like a huge like 12-foot banner of a human man. He's like, picture a white man.
Okay.
You've
Okay.
done it.
Boo.
Oh.
Got it.
Boo.
Easy.
He looks like that. Whatever you've pictured is correct.
Okay.
Oh, that was easy. That was the whole descriptor.
Yeah, no, that was it.
I'm past
And
giggling, gone past wheezing.
I hate those people. That's the guys who come into the zoo and say really offensive things.
Is that the one
I-
that I can punch? Is that one of the ones that I get?
Yeah,
to
we can
punch?
definitely
punch
punch
him.
him.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a good
Absolutely.
idea. The bigger the picture of him, the more likely you're allowed to punch. That's
And,
just
like,
the rules.
you know how events will sometimes say like presented in part by blank because they're like a sponsor or whatever?
Mhm.
This banner says presented in full by Martin Gold.
Martin
Do you think-
Gold.
Right.
Gold is the color of honey. Do you think he has honey?
Probably.
Or is
Almost
made out of honey.
definitely.
Hmm.
He's,
Can we eat
he's
him?
in charge of this thing, right?
But how will we identify him? Like, there's so many that look like him.
That's so good.
Looks at
point.
statue, looks
GM.
at crowd.
I have a question.
It-
Can I
Yeah.
whip out my personal computer that I just have stuffed to my fur and do a quick Google deep delve into Martin Gold to see how, like, if he has
Please
any
do.
identifying characteristics that we can.
I will
mark
say,
him?
and
Well,
while you're
it-
doing it, can,
It
Go
looks
ahead,
like from this banner that he's about 12 feet tall, so it shouldn't be that hard to find him.
right. Potato, can I climb up on your shoulders and like take a look out? Like, if people look at us weird, they'll just think I'm doing a trick or something, right?
I mean,
yes.
yeah, just stand behind my mask. You'll blend in. It's fine.
No, it's okay. It's
Connie-
like, just pretend I'm your pet rabbit. Remember?
Oh, you're a bunny. Yep. Good, bunny.
Rabbits also go on top of their heads. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Except I've actually seen a rabbit do this, so this is fine.
I love it.
Connie, go ahead and roll criminal for me.
I got another one.
Hell yeah. All right.
Nice.
Move another point from Baron to criminal.
Ooh.
You are
getting there.
dangerously close.
Yeah, you
when
need to
reach
eat honey soon.
when you reach 6, you turn completely to a life of crime.
And
I betrayed the
all your
party. I'm
bad
into it.
friends.
No more.
What do I
Bob
learn
Ross.
about Martin Gold?
Yeah. Look, doing your internet deep dive, which I feel like is actually just Googling him and looking at his
Yes.
Facebook and LinkedIn,
Yes.
because he is the kind of person that has like he pays for LinkedIn Premium so that like his LinkedIn is like pinned at the top of the Google results,
Oh,
which
Lord.
tells you a lot about him to begin with.
Mhm.
Martin Gold is the 7th generation in a robber baron family of honey producers. He is the oldest son and kind of like the family disappointment. But he is still being backed by his 7 generations of honey production family. And this event that he has been paying a lot of people to push on social media is sort of him trying to prove that he does deserve to be worthy of the family fortune of honey.
I look up a clip of his dad's voice.
Oh yeah, with a one you definitely can find. Like,
Yep. Okay.
do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
Oh no, go for it. Go for it. I just had an idea after you do it, but I want to hear what he sounds like.
Oh yeah, of course. My family has been making the finest honey in the world for generations. We will never be defeated in the honey market.
Okay.
That's exactly
I
what I
convey the bare bones of this information over, and I say, to sort of wrap it up, the most important thing to know is Martin Gold has daddy issues. That clip I just
Daddy
played for all of
issues.
you is his dad's voice. So in order to identify him, just just ape his voice, ape his dad's voice, and say something like, "I'm disappointed in you, son. If you don't come to me right now, I'm going to throw a conniption up my bosom," or something like that. I don't know.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I
Always
love
really
it.
good with words there, infant.
Do you
Very
think he has
descriptive.
daddy
Nikki,
issues?
can you
because...
are you good at the imitating of the humans? You good at that?
So this is where I throw a question to the GM. Can we talk
All right.
to humans?
No.
Technically,
You're the face,
y'all
after all.
y'all can just growl in ways that like imitate humans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you roll well enough, you can growl in such a way that the humans will understand you. And because I really love Infant's new plan of pretending to be Martin's dad because he has daddy issues, if you roll well enough, you will absolutely be able to mimic Martin's dad's voice.
Oh yeah, Finn, I got this.
We're not trying to understand the language. We're just trying to imitate the sounds. It's easier.
Yeah.
that way,
I got
right?
this, Finn. No problem.
Do you think he has daddy issues because he accidentally imprinted on a human accidentally, or like a bear, even though he's a human? Like, that's what I do with the zookeepers accidentally. Did you ever have that happen to you?
You
No?
really got to stop reading those books.
Baby, sometimes you should just keep thoughts to yourself. Not to judge or anything, but it's pretty heavy.
You've got to
No,
do something other
okay.
than those teen whatever books you're reading.
I'm not reading book. It just happens a lot at the zoo, you know? It just happens a lot at the zoo.
Baby, are you happy at the zoo? Do they treat you well, or do you want to be free?
I
Like
wanna be
Mick.
free.
Mick's a panda like you, but Mick doesn't live in a zoo.
But
Nobody
Aren't you
controls
worried-
Slick Mickey.
aren't you worried about furthering our pandaness to the rest of the world?
Listen, baby, there's one thing I'm worried about, and that's the next score.
Okay.
Mick's right. Once the score's over, we can talk about our personal issues.
That's a good idea. Let's just compartmentalize this for later.
Yep. Put
That'll
it in
be
a box. Put that box deep, deep, deep down inside of you, 6 feet under. Then cover that baby up with grave dirt. Then you
That's a
plant some
good idea.
petunias on
Don't
top.
actually cover a baby up in graveyard dirt. It's eat your
Not
fertile.
literally. This is just a metaphor.
Listen, baby, do you remember back to the first job we ever pulled?
Vaguely. I
thought it was-
didn't know.
We got put together. There were 2 pandas on the team. You thought, that's never gonna work out. We can't have 2 pandas here. I told you. Doesn't matter who we are or where we come from. It's about the job. And you know what? We got that job done.
We did, and we'll get this job done too.
Bear
That's the spirit.
Slick Mickey, would you like to move a point back from bear into criminal
I
for
would.
having a flashback?
I would love to do
Oh.
that.
Yeah. This is my update on our current status. First off, thank you everyone for donating. We're up to $60, which is awesome. And we have 3 successes that anyone can use. 1 success bought specifically for Finn. And you have 1 purchased thing of honey and the 1 thing of honey that Potato found. So you have
Yes.
2 things of honey. total.
Nice.
I think I
Okay,
know what I'm
so-
gonna save that success for.
Let's
I'm
let's
very
start.
excited.
Let's start. Infant, you should go and try to block out the cameras, and then let's move in.
Well, we gotta
Aye,
find,
aye.
we gotta find where the cameras are, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I can get that covered. Let's cover more ground by splitting up.
Sounds like a safe idea.
This is also a good idea. Let's all
Are you-
split up.
I'm definitely gonna have to go with one of you since I'm supposed to be someone's pet rabbit.
Oh, you're still on my shoulder, my head, so you're probably good
Alright.
there.
I'll work. All right, I'll just settle in here.
All right, who's going where?
Go ahead.
I'm going to the food court
That's
or
a good
wherever
idea.
there's food. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course.
I want to go where the special guest is.
All right, you want to go find the special guest. I know Infant needs to find a place to jack into the mainframe.
I'll go with Infant to provide backup.
Perfect. Yeah, I sort of like cut like as we split in the main foyer area. I sort of like lumber, like I'm like massive, and I like everyone like look at me, but I like hold up my monster energy and I'm like, oh no, I'm just a Herman here.
Can I try to make eyes at Mick and just be like, just to try and just I'd be like, keep an eye on him and just like make sure they eat honey if they need to. Just like
Worst case scenario, if something goes wrong, I'll just attack the special guest, and they'll have to worry about that, and then it'll be all good.
action.
I'll use my
Yeah.
special zookeeper attack.
That sounds smart.
All humans
I mean, worst
are
case,
susceptible
you know.
to it.
I mean, worst case scenario, they just trank you and put you back in the zoo. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Exactly.
an
That
endangered
happens
species.
sometimes.
I am
They
a
can't attack you.
protected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a protected
Yeah.
species. All
That's
of you
true.
are free reign.
honey
except
badger,
for
I'm
obviously me.
dead.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think everyone except for you might be a protected species.
Yeah.
Finn.
We're
That's
all
right. That's why.
dead.
That's
Oh
why
my
Finn
God,
had to be
it
scrappy
crackles.
about it. I
Yeah.
survived with the raccoons. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I don't think I'm protected. Grizzly bears? People kill them all the time.
Oh, are they? Okay.
They're not
They-
supposed to, but like cities will kill them if like a bear walks into their town. It's just
Yeah,
like
they will. They'll shoot
Well,
us, Grizzly. Yeah.
the bear knows where we live. Gotta kill him.
they're
Yeah,
the
it's
state.
not-
They're the state
Hey,
animal in
everyone.
California. So you're not
Mm.
allowed to kill them because they're the state animal. So I just assumed that
Okay.
everyone wasn't.
Is Honeycomb
PSA.
set in California?
Oh my God.
That's it.
I thought we were
okay.
in a lake town. Is there any lake towns in California? I don't
There are
know.
lakes in
there's
California.
no
Lake
water
towns.
in California.
There's only the beach. There's no other bodies of water.
There are several lakes in California.
It would also work in Oregon, 'cause I believe
It would
grizzlies are
also work.
protected here.
in Oregon. Yeah,
Yep. And there's
So
a
I've-
lot of
I've-
lake towns.
I've
so many
only
fishing
lived in
villages.
the 2 states where grizzlies can't be killed.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
West Coast.
I think
Um,
Infant goes to the Honeycon equivalent of Artist Alley.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like Artisans Alley with like honey makers and
honey
like, you
makers
know,
and-
like
Oh,
little
that
like
would be-
wood
people
sculptors.
who make the beeswax stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, definitely.
Best Saturday
Almost
morning
get
ever.
distracted by some of the honey. Oh, no, I'm just trying to find an Ethernet port here. Okay, this looks promising. I hundle down in front of like an area where there's like bear cosplayers or something taking a rest break, drinking Gatorade, and I like look at this like port in the wall, and I take a claw out and I like try to gouge out a piece of the wall to make room for my wire.
Yeah, roll bear to do that.
So while
Okay.
that's happening, I'm gonna go schmooze my way into enough free samples to get like,
To get some honey.
yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll criminal for me. And this is you using your face. So
Indeed.
roll 2d6 and take the lower.
I shit you not, I got my third one.
He is rolling so good.
I rolled
Connie's
high.
rolling
So
a
proud.
nine.
For
Yeah, so you claw the shit out of that wall and like happen to do so in such a way that like perfectly exposes the Ethernet port. You did like definitely like mess up the Wi-Fi for a hot second, and so like you
That's
can
fine.
hear everyone in the artist alley like, oh no, my square reader's not working.
Roll a
I
three.
almost destabilized the local economy.
Yeah. But it recenters as you plug your Ethernet cable into the port in the wall. You got a 3.
Mhm.
Cool. Move a point from bear into criminal for succeeding on a criminal roll.
How's everyone looking for bear and criminal? Is everyone okay?
Um,
Infant needs to be. Infant, are you okay?
Connie's at
I think-
Yeah, that just moved me down.
Yeah,
So I'm at
okay.
2 bear, 4 criminal. I'm good.
yeah, so Connie's
Okay,
at 4
thank goodness.
too.
Just double checking.
Um,
We don't want you to leave at the time of crime. That would stink.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be fun though. All right, I'm in. Let's see. And I'm gonna try to hack into their CCTV.
Yeah.
To try to destabilize it.
Make me a criminal roll while I check in with our good friend Mickey, who's stealing samples. Not stealing. I guess you were just
stealing.
asking for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have auto
I'm,
successes.
I'm examining people's wares and going, oh.
They
Like,
love your honey bear like costume.
I'll take pictures with anyone who wants some.
Yes.
They think you are just the most dedicated cosplayer they've seen at this con. And so they've filled your arms with not only like honey samples, but also like you've got some beeswax candles, you've got some nice lip balm. You're gonna have some really nice things to decorate the treehouse with when you get home. Oh,
Nice.
my hat's falling off. No. There we go. But yes, we also do have auto successes if anyone needs to. But yeah, so you gather enough honey to like add to your honey store. So now you have 3 if you all need to be set loose,
Rebarified.
rebarified.
I
And
rolled a 5.
a 5.
I rolled a 5 and a 6, so I'll be using an auto success.
Yes,
Cool.
good idea. Good idea.
Good.
Hell
Yes, use
yeah.
them. You
These
got
are
them. Let's
important.
use them.
Well spent. You don't have to move the point from criminal into bear because you're using an auto success. So it just happens and you don't have any consequences. So yeah. What does hacking into the mainframe look like for infant?
It's exactly like out of the Matrix. Like they open up like a black screen and there's like green, like letters going through it, except they're colorblind because they're a bear, so it just looks like black and white. And they're like their
bear's
big
colorblind.
paws going over this MacBook. You know what I mean? Like maybe like a human comes up and is like, "What are you doing?" They're like, "I'm working on my screenplay," and they like continue to like tap away at the MacBook until like a line of code like lights up. And like it like widens to like show like the CCTV footage. And like their eyes are like backlit, like with all these like strings of code going through it, and like zoom up on their face, and they, I did it. It's here. Slick Mick,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Perfect.
Yeah, so your screen now shows a bunch of different like little camera screens in the way that like CCTV cameras work. And you can see like literally everywhere in the whole
Oh.
convention center. And like
this is what God feels like. Wow.
you can see Finn riding on Potato's shoulders, heading towards the food court. You can see Baby sort of snooping around looking for the secret guest. More importantly, though, you can see the secret guest, and you can see the honey. One of the cameras that's like centrally placed is the storeroom where all of the honey for tonight's big honey banquet is being kept. And also you have sort of like a CCTV feed into not the not the hotel room, but like it's a converted hotel room where there is a like very nice like glass apiary. And inside you can see there is a like rare queen bee.
Ooh. Can I hack into the convention's comms systems and relay this information over the PA system, but in bear? So humans can't understand, but my squad can.
Absolutely.
I'd do that.
You're already in the system. You can just like I don't think it's how CCTV works, but I've decided it is, where you can just press a button and talk into
Awesome.
all the rooms.
I put on my gamer headset and I like
Works like that
extend
in
the
sitcoms,
mic.
why not?
Right, and I like press like unmute and I go, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," but I just relay all the information the GM just gave us to my party wherever they are.
Incredible.
Nice. We're gonna slide over to our good friends at the food court.
Yeah. So because all of this is kind of happening simultaneously, I
Yeah.
think we got to spend a little bit of time at the food court. And this is what is my name? From Potato's perspective, they go like a bear in a dumpster. So they're like walking into carts, knocking things over, paws deep, just like
Finn is moving things out of the way to get out of Potato's face, just trying to clear the way for Potato. Just actually, like, all right, we're getting and grabbing the occasional, like, oh, honey, shrimp, all right.
Oh, that's
Right.
good too. Yeah.
And then we'll grab a little bits of food while clearing.
Sorry, I just thought about honey walnut shrimp, which I can't eat.
Oh,
Also
I'm allergic
rude.
to shrimp.
Rude.
I chose the worst thing to say. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're so good. I'm living vicariously.
We attended a couple nights ago, so.
But yeah, no. Roll. Oh, did you want to say something? Sorry.
Oh, I just want to roll bear.
Oh yeah, I was like, roll bear for me to just
Kind of creating commotion and
Yeah.
some chaos.
absolutely roll bear.
And that's just going to be 1d6 because it doesn't utilize any of my things. That's a 2? That's
Yeah, that's a success.
okay, I think. Yes.
Unless you want
so
to
then,
roll low.
yeah, you always want to roll low.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you're like, this is the best food like experience you ever had. Not only is it like not dumpster food, it's like fresh human food,
It's
but
warm.
it's warm. Everything's made with honey. Like
Oh,
literally
no.
everything here is made with honey. They've themed the food court accordingly.
I love it.
Mm.
Honey buns, honey oats, honey everything. I can't think of anything else anymore. Honey wings.
Honey
oh.
wings, yeah.
Oh, beam in the way. Destroying another place. Oh,
Just stomping around. Like,
Overhead.
there might be some screams around us, but it just seems like everybody's having a good time.
Anybody
You know?
who tries to, can I try and intimidate anybody who tries to actually get mad at Potato and just, if they try to get mad, I just turn around with the,
Yeah.
But there's probably security.
Please
Vicious
roll
bunnies.
please roll bear to scare the patrons away from you as you eat.
let's see if I can roll low enough.
I believe in you.
A one?
Nice!
Yeah.
Awesome. You are the most
Scare 'em.
voracious little honey badger anyone has ever seen. Like bearing your like you're a rabbit. Everyone thinks you're a rabbit, and then you bear these like huge sharp teeth.
I am the beast from Monty Python.
Yes.
I am living my best life.
I love that for you so much.
And like they just kind of apologize and like cow down and walk away. They're like, no. I'm so sorry for interrupting your day. I'll be right on my way. You do like see in here while you're eating. They're not bothering you right now because every person who would have asked them to bother you is too scared to do so. But you can see the security guards sort of like eyeing you.
Okay.
We might have to get out of here soon. We'll say
Yeah.
that.
Do we hear the
Yeah.
growls now?
Yeah, sort of like midway through your meal, you hear Infant informing you of all the things that are happening.
Mm.
Put you back in my head.
I was riding your shoulders the whole time. Like I was like
the distance
never
between the
stop.
two.
Yeah, no, I never stopped riding your shoulders. It's like, no, I'm moving debris out of the way. I'm scaring people from on your shoulders. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's amazing.
This is a great vantage.
You got the high ground up here, you know?
I got the high ground for once.
I've got the high ground.
right.
Yeah. We're gonna pop in with baby. Before you hear the message, what do you want to be doing? Because once you hear the message, you'll know where this secret guest is. But what do you want to be doing before you hear it?
I want to meander and look for like eavesdrop on the humans' conversation. I think that's like my skill is like I'm not very good at talking, but I'm really good at understanding humans at this point from eavesdropping on like zookeepers and patrons and stuff. I want
Yeah.
to eavesdrop and see if anyone is saying something like "There's a bear somewhere," like someone's catching on or something.
Yeah. Roll criminal for me.
Okay. Ooh, yikes! That's a 6.
You can spend an auto success if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll use an auto success. I want to know if anyone's catching on to us. If anyone's on to us.
Yeah, if anyone's onto us. You're like walking between groups of people and like sort of like taking just long enough to like linger near them so as to not like weird anyone out, but still to catch some of the conversation. Most of what everyone's talking about is like con related things, like whether it's like showing off their new merch that they got or like talking about the really cool cosplayers they've been seeing who are all bears, which is great for you. But you do hear a little bit about a couple of folks who were very boisterous in the food court. So they don't necessarily think that they are bears. They just think that they are maybe
Weird.
a little too enthusiastic about the con.
Okay, great. I'm gonna after I hear the announcement, I'm gonna be like bump into those people who are talking and then like shoot them a look with my blush and then like scurry away.
They get side-eyed by a Karen.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go to the rendezvous point to go get everyone.
Oh yeah, where is your guys' rendezvous point?
That's a great question.
Infant, you're the
we
one
failed
announcing
to
it.
establish one.
That's
so.
true.
Yeah,
Maybe I realized that we never
12 foot
established a
tall,
rendezvous
maybe
point.
12-foot tall man thing.
And I
You
say,
know what? Yeah.
let's meet back at the feet of the Eldritch Horror, the feet of the greatest evil the world
Okay,
ever
good
known.
idea, good idea.
That works for me.
Yeah, makes sense.
As you all are making your way back to the feet of the Eldritch Horror, why don't we take a quick break?
Woohoo!
Sounds good.
So we'll
this
see
is-
you
this is
back here
fantastic already.
in
This is
about
so good.
10 minutes. And thank you all for donating. Again, we're playing to benefit Women's Lunch Place, and I'll have a little blurb about them when we get back from the break. So we'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Yes, there's a link in chat that you can use to donate, and donation incentives are in the bottom right on the screen. So please help us out.
Bye-bye. Okay, I have to go pee.
Hello and welcome back to our charity game of Honey Heist. We're playing for Women's Lunch Place. Women's Lunch Place is a daytime shelter and meal service establishment for women experiencing homelessness in Boston. They also are trans inclusive and have focus groups for BIPOC women and gender non-conforming people of color as well. And they are a daytime shelter that offers breakfast and lunch, as well as places to shower and get dressed and things like that for everyone who is experiencing homelessness in Boston. So that's who we're donating to this month for Women's History Month. Welcome back. Our bears are deep in HoneyCon, having just hacked into the mainframe and learned where the honey is, and also where the special guest, the queen bee, is. How are we getting back to the space?
All right. So I'm on top of Potato's head, and I'm like, all right. So where were they? Did we actually decide? Wait, I remember back when we were planning, back at the hideout, we said that we would find the biggest, most obnoxious thing in the area and meet during that, right?
Yeah.
Remember, that's what we've done with most of our jobs, right? Just most often.
Makes the most sense.
All right, so that would be in here. Where would that? I'm remembering right. That would be that thing. The big man.
The thing
big
in front of
eldritch
us.
thing. The big
Yeah.
weird human thing. Right.
That's-
Hey, Finn. Hey,
Go for it.
Potato.
Oh, there they
Oh,
are.
got
There
the
they are.
dice.
There they are.
Hey,
We found him.
Go ahead
Ow.
and
Good job.
move a point back from bear into criminal for your
Bless.
flashback and remembering how to get
Bless.
to the rendezvous
That
spot.
was
It's
excellent.
real close to going full feral there. You'd rather me not do that on top of your head.
So all of you meet back at the feet of the 12-foot tall banner of Martin Gold. Martin Gold Eldritch Horror.
Eldritch Horror
Confirmed title.
Margold.
It's on the plaque. So did
That's totally what it says.
what information did we find?
oh, I
and
broadcast it
Pandas?
over.
Go ahead.
No, please finish your thought.
Oh, Panda is covered in debris of food, just food debris everywhere,
Oh,
mushed
you were
into
the
their
one.
fur.
Potato,
Oh, you were the
You got a
one.
little something.
Yeah. Finn's brushing a little bit of crumbs off.
Oh, I'm still a little warm.
Okay, you were the ones. I heard eavesdropped on a bunch of humans talking about someone being kind of messy in the cafeteria, and I thought that has to be my bear brethren, and here we are.
Cozy distraction, Keep their
Yeah,
eyes off of you.
yeah.
Keep their eyes off of infants,
Which I guess it worked. Infant, you said things over the sound in the air.
I had access to CCTV, so I saw everything that all of you did in detail.
Oh,
Did we make
Oh.
you proud?
Did I look good?
want some food?
Yes, and yes.
Pick softly. Whatever.
Hum.
Oh, there's a
it's
honey bun stuck on your back.
infused.
There you go.
Oh, get that for me.
Yeah, can I feed? I'll be like, infant, you've been working very hard, and can I take one
Yes,
of the
I
honey things and
have.
give it to infant?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, yes, feed me. Thank you so much.
Feed me.
Mm.
Cutie. I don't know why, but even though infant's not the smallest, I feel like infant's the youngest.
Yeah, I am the novice, the rookie. So I'm
rookie.
getting into that.
Yeah.
Well,
The rookie is the one super book smart.
infant, you can move a point back from criminal into bear because you've eaten some honey and you've come back a
ooh,
little bit to your senses. You're not quite so in the crime
I'm 3
zone.
to 3 now.
Hey.
Nice.
Well, it seems like the honey banquet is when, as the humans say, shit will pop off. And the guest star is a rare queen honeybee in that apiary I was roaring about over the comms.
Oh, that was what you said.
Yes.
So we're gonna want to get in there and get out with that honey before this banquet starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And before the special guest, because that queen bee is totally gonna notice that we're taking the honey.
Yeah.
Bees
Right,
always
right.
know where
Bees
the
are
honey
very-
is.
They're very protective of their honey. They're kind of vicious with their stingers if you try and mess with their honey.
Yeah, but
Well,
you
I've
always come out
experienced.
fine. Yeah, you always come out fine though, Ben.
All right, always.
Potato, you to a lesser degree, but it's still fine.
Well, I'm realizing now I think my fur is thicker than Finn's. So maybe
This
that's
is-
why I just don't ever stop and I eat the bees too.
Mhm.
This could be it. You are pretty fast. You have stolen more things.
Speaking of stealing things, what if we stole the queen bee and the hive and all the honey? Then they would keep making honey for us forever. Why
This
steal
is-
the eggs when
Wait,
you
wait,
can
wait, wait,
steal
wait,
the
wait,
bird
wait.
that lays the eggs?
This is a good idea.
This
is good
sounds a
idea.
lot like kidnapping.
No.
Well, if we talk to her and we said, "Do you want to be paraded off as some white man's honey maker, or do you want to be free
You want to be
with
part
the
of a
bears and
family.
it can be like
part
a
of the
socialist
family.
We have
Yes.
a treehouse they can live in. Come and who doesn't want to live in a treehouse?
Bees love trees.
Yeah,
Bees
that's
love
probably a
trees.
fact.
It can be an equitable arrangement. We'll protect them from humans and keep their hive safe, and they'll give us a cut of their honey.
Right, and I was stolen from my habitat when I was really young, and I turned out fine.
And hey, you know
Yeah.
what? If the queen bee doesn't like those terms, if she's not on board with it, that's okay. Then we'll just kidnap her.
Good idea. We give
Plan
the good
A,
idea.
Plan B. Plan A, Plan B.
Plan
Plan B.
Wait. Plan AB.
Plan ab.
Plan
Plan AB.
It's all coming together, Slick Mick.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Dead.
All
right.
Way high five.
You your hands are like paws are catching on the edges.
It's its own
Because we're all
claws
bad
and
on our behind legs, we almost fall for a second, so we have to steady ourselves.
To sneak into the apiary, Finn, do you think you could knock this statue down to create a scene?
Oh, I think maybe with just a little bit of a boost. I think. All right. Anybody heard of the fastball special?
No, but does it involve throwing you?
It does.
Yes.
All right. You up for it, Potato?
Heck yeah.
These two
All
are a
right.
dream team. I say this very insensitively to Infant. They're a dream team, aren't they?
Yeah, I just wish I had someone in this group that I was closer to, a closer friend. I feel like all of you just look at me as some baby that knows internet words.
No,
No,
that's
I'm
baby.
the baby. I'm baby. You're Infant. We did this on the first day we met.
I know.
Baby, infant,
know.
baby.
I reach into my fur, I pull out a birth certificate that says I was born baby. I look at it sadly and I put it back in my fur.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, Infant, what are you doing? Why are you looking at
Doesn't
papers?
matter, it's fine. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. We're doing
Okay,
the
cool.
fastball special. That I'm not
Yeah,
No
we're doing the fastball
more.
special.
Deep lore.
As I will say, as Finn's getting ready, just like, hey, Infant, are you watching?
Yes, I am.
Away from you at the top while I'm destroying it. All right.
Okay. Thanks for pity including me in this.
That wasn't pity. All right, that wasn't pity. All right, you
Oh,
can
these
throw
two.
me potato.
Okay, but you do move slower if you're sad. That's
Right.
a fact.
I try to tickle Finn. Come here, little one.
Oh well,
They
the
gotta
only
be
other
fast.
option is rage, so you might just want to throw me now before I unleash on you.
Rage
And
is
start to get a
fast!
little bit, kind of, just a little bit, frothing at the mouth,
A
and
little
just
bit of
like,
froth. All right, now I'm gonna toss. Do I make the roll or does Finn make the roll?
I think you roll to toss, and then
No,
Finn
roll
will
to try and
Finn will
destroy
roll to
it on the way
destroy.
down.
Yeah. So roll bear to just toss your friend. Is
That's a 3.
that a success for you?
I was down. I've done.
Yeah, because you're down a point in criminal. I think you're 4-2 bear, so that should be a success for you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Right.
So then take 5. So now you're 5-1 bear. So you're dangerously close to going feral.
Alright.
Okay.
But you do succeed in just hucking Finn like fastball style at this statue.
And Finn is just
Look at them
ready.
go.
All right, let's see how
Look
well
at
this
them
goes.
go.
Because this
Look
is
at them
I'm rolling with
go.
this Carnage, right?
Yes, with Carnage.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I got another one.
Hey.
Woo! A full success of Carnage. Please describe what Carnage looks like as you tear the statue apart.
All right. So it's a statue. It's a full ass statue. I thought it was a banner.
It was a banner, but then Connie said statue, and I love it.
That's
All right,
so funny.
it's a
I was
statue.
picturing
I'm saying because
statue.
of the forces of wooden
I was-
statues. That work?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Finn gets to the top and just is all immediately on the face of the statue, and you can see there are wood chips starting to fly, and Finn starts at the top and starts to go, but then starts to circle around the statue, just clawing, and just there are bits and pieces, and it doesn't really look like a man anymore. It's starting to actually look like an eldritch horror as they work their way all the way around, kind of like a cartoon, you know, of a like a woodpecker or a beaver working around the thing. Just
Very good.
While
you,
Oh yeah, sorry, go.
I was gonna say while you're doing that, I'm like, time to disperse. If there's too many of us, it's gonna look suspicious. Let's all run and meet up at the. Where are we meeting at the?
Apiary.
The apiary. Teamwork.
Plan B.
Plan-
Ah,
Team B.
Plan ab.
The you know what art exhibits where they have the thing where when you step on the pedestal or touch the pedestal, it begins to make a loud beeping noise? That is what has begun to happen as you decimate this statue. And the security guards are coming your way. Because you are hurting Martin Gold's precious statue, and he's paying them all to be here.
All right, as soon as I get to the bottom of it, I want to ring around the bottom to try and destroy, to make it go do like this, so it's like nothing.
Yeah.
So that I can get behind it, look at the security guards, and just tash, and then run the other
Right.
way.
Yeah, absolutely. I think because you rolled a 1, so you fully succeeded. So yeah, you can bap it towards them and just.
And
Book
if honey
off,
badgers
honey.
could flip people off.
How many
They do
things
that.
do they have?
I think 3. So
Yeah.
That's a good
and before
question.
yeeting.
Yeah, as long as it's an odd number.
Yeah.
There we go.
I love
Yeah,
bear
3 or 4,
facts.
something like that.
Yeah. Everyone splitting and running in various directions to.
And I will
to
try and
head
find
to
apiaries the bee place, and it's going to take Finn. They're going to be a little bit late because apiary is a big word, and they don't necessarily know what that is, but they'll figure it out.
Apiary is a real big word.
It's a real fancy word. It's a fancy person word. I'm slick, not fancy.
But yeah, you all take your
Flip
separate
fancy.
paths. This isn't a skill, but just everyone give me a flat d6 roll to see how well it takes to get there.
3.
4.
Ooh,
5.
5.
Yeah.
1.
So Slick Mickey rolling in first, followed by Infant, and then Potato, and then coming up the back we'll have Baby and Finn, who had some difficulties finding the apiary.
I got lost.
When I get there, are there any guards posted outside?
Yes, so I will say that because you're sneaky, you stop at the end of the hall. There are 2 guards stationed outside of the of Queen Bee's door.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a one of those peel off hello, my name is name tags. I'm gonna write head of security on it. And slap it to my bear chest. And I'm going to go up to them and start making a big fuss and pointing out towards the lobby, and being like, "You gotta get out there!" Wait, no, you gotta get out there right now. There's someone's destroying Mr. Gold's statue. He wants everyone out there to guard it, figure out what's going on. We gotta get out there now. Go.
Yeah, roll criminal for me, 2d6, and take the lower score.
Cool. That's a 1.
Nice. So add a point to criminal and take 1 away from bear. What are you at?
I'm at 1 bear and 5 criminal.
Dangerously close to leaving the gang for a life of crime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no. your mannerisms and the very well made name tag are very convincing. And the two guards like look at each other and like they don't want to get fired, so they like immediately begin booking it off down the hall to see what's happening to Mr. Gold's statue. Infant, are you still? I'll leave this up to you. Are you still jacked into the mainframe? Can you still see the CCTV cameras?
Yes, my Ethernet cable's really long. I continue to run. Multiple people have tripped over and fallen, knocked out teeth. But I keep running, and I'm just looking. Okay, looks like the bee's still in there, and I'm like just double checking to make sure our score is still there.
Yeah. The bee is still in there. You do notice, and you recognize him because he looks the way he looks, that Martin Gold is also in the room with the bee.
Everyone, I'm gonna like hold out a big polar bear arm as everyone else like gets here.
Yeah.
The horrible human man whose statue Finn just eviscerated is inside the apiary. Looks like we're coming down on a big showdown.
Yeah.
Do you
All right.
want me? Do you want me to steal his car and ram it into the building?
If you could get his car, I bet it's really nice, even better than the one that we parked by the parking meter we destroyed.
But
That's
how
a
do you
good-
know there's so many humans and so many cars? How do you know which ones?
If he can afford a really big statue, he probably has the nicest car here.
Definitely.
12-foot tall car, much like the
Yeah,
statue.
like a 12-foot car. It's
Mhm.
definitely gold, like his name. It's
Right.
definitely looks at Paul that says names of cars. Toyota.
Yeah.
No. I know some fancy cars. It's a Corvette. That's what it was.
That's a fancy
Yeah.
Fancy car? You all nodded, so I feel like it is. Okay, cool.
What are we nodding at? What are we nodding at?
Oh, you made
What
it.
kind of a car Mr. Gold would drive? Because he's in there. Finn, you're a
Wait.
hero. You created such an incredible distraction.
Good job, Finn.
It was very impressive.
I don't think they expected the full fastball special house.
It
Hold on
was
there, Potato.
good.
Did you see
look
what I
like
did
you
to
don't
Vincent? Did you see this?
You don't
You
look like
did
you
a
were
good job.
expecting the fastball special. Are you okay?
I'm good. I haven't ran that far in a while. I'm a punchy, not a runny.
Yeah, that makes sense. You got little legs.
Very little
Oh, boy.
legs.
Okay, we're making a plan. Baby
Yes.
is going to steal the 12-foot tall golden Toya and
Mhm.
ram it into the building?
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll be our
I-
getaway car, too.
Destruction. I like
Oh, brilliant. 'Cause
I ram it in, you get in, we drive away.
Okay.
Yeah.
it. Like this.
Potato, my job is going to be to steal
Steal the queen bee and her hive.
and her
You have the
hive.
most important job.
I also
and the
have to
honey.
negotiate. Yes, all three things with my two paws.
I believe
Doable.
You can do it.
put it in your
Okay.
fur.
Maybe Slick Mick can be the one to talk to Mr.
think-
Gold. You remember the video I showed you, right? Of his dad? Just use his daddy issues against him.
I got it.
And I will cut the lights. Because bears can see better in darkness.
What? Is that real?
I don't
Better
made
than
that up.
humans, at least.
Better than people.
Definitely better than people.
Like, we do hunting and stuff at night, so
Now I'm gonna Google, do bears have
Yeah.
night vision? So give me a
there's
minute.
a dark vision. Somebody
Here's a fun
Dark fish.
Here's a fun bear fact, everyone.
Yeah, bears
wait,
have
they-
amazing dark vision.
perfect.
They see really well at night. They have the reflective layer like cats do.
Nice.
Are there any
Fair
windows in
facts.
this place? It is daylight. Are there any windows or anything that could get them light?
Are there
Uh,
automatic shutters I could control? From the
Yes.
mainframe?
Oh,
Definitely.
Okay,
that
cool.
is
Like a
fancy.
conference room, like, I can, like
Yeah,
lower
like
the
you can
shutters.
close the shutters in the
Yeah, yeah.
conference room.
I'm
All
gonna,
right.
I'm gonna take a minute while we're planning to scarf down some samples.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm particularly fond of the Chipotle avocado honey.
Ooh,
I would try the heck out of that.
that sounds delicious.
That sounds awesome.
I want to
You
eat
can
that in
have
real
all of
life.
that.
I'm gonna become a real bear so I can eat honey all the time.
Mhm.
Wasn't a
Yeah,
fan of
you-
the blueberry honey. It was too sweet.
I love that.
There's a place at the local farmers market that makes creamed jalapeno honey.
That sounds
Oh.
delicious.
It's so good, and it's really good on cornbred.
How do you
There's-
cream a pepper?
Wait, what? No.
How
You
do you-
cream the honey. Sorry.
Oh, you cream the honey.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then the jalapeno is like the oil they put in with it, so it's got some
Okay,
kick.
gotcha. I was like, how do you cream a jalapeno?
We're all
What
gonna
do
have
you-
massive sweet tooths after this.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
Just need to
Uh,
eat so much sweets after this.
I need to go to bed.
But yeah,
after
you
this.
you through eating all of your samples, and like definitely like trying to eat and then realizing and then not eating a couple of candles, you get enough honey to take 1 point back in bear.
Good. I mean, if any of them are like taper candles, I can eat those. But
Oh yeah, you could.
Oh.
That's totally
Mm.
true. All of you
Bamboo-esque.
watch as Slick Mickey just like hum a taper candle.
I think that's when I'll come up to them and kind of like put an arm on their shoulder. Those look mighty tasty. You keep eating those, but if you want to get on my shoulders, we got a mission. You and I gotta take the queen bee by kindness or by kidnapping.
you want me to get on your shoulders?
What are you, like 80, 120, 300 pounds?
I'm a full-grown panda bear, so like
I don't know.
600 pounds probably.
I got abs. Just because you can't see mine like you see Finn's. I got abs.
Like
Okay.
280
You
pounds.
really do.
Wait,
Well, that's lighter than I
wait.
thought.
They weigh 250 pounds.
Well, that's actually pretty
Females
light.
rarely reach 220.
That's pretty doable
Oh,
for
yeah.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah, that-
doable for our
that's
grizzly.
pretty damn doable for.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Fair
know.
facts.
I don't know why I'm getting on your shoulders. We're just going through the story here, but I'll do it.
Yeah, no, it's part of the illusion.
Mm.
What
You have to look
illusion?
tall
I'm
and
uncertain.
intimidating.
You'll be extra intimidating.
I grab
Yeah.
Slick Mickey and I go, I think Potato really likes to have someone on their shoulders. Just do this for them. They need this, okay?
They
Okay.
need this.
I'll like climb on their back and munching on a honey taper candle.
Hum.
Oh, you're getting wax on me. It tickles.
Sorry.
Are we ready? I can engage the door lock open and I can cut the lights as soon as you're ready. I'll wait
We have
right
like half
outside.
of a plan.
All
That's
right.
fine.
All right, if you're gonna wait outside the door. Keep yourself safe, right?
What?
Me?
That infant here. So you're gonna
yeah.
go in last,
wait,
right?
wait.
I'll
You're gonna go in last. Keep an eye
Yes.
on everything.
Yes.
You've got the really good brains to keep an eye on.
Yes, I have the
everything.
brains. It'd be bad if you lost me. So, just to recap, baby, while this is happening, you're gonna get the car and ram it into the side of the building. We have until baby rams the car into the apiary to secure negotiations with the queen bee. And also, Finn.
Yeah.
Do you think you could, because I don't really want to negotiate with this dude. Maybe we could try to use his daddy issues against him. But do you think you could beat up Mr. Gold if he tried to stop us from taking the queen bee?
It
Right,
would be my
negotiation first.
pleasure.
That doesn't work. Punch.
Punch, exactly. And Mick, you've got the most important job of all. You gotta convince the queen bee to come willingly. If not, Potato, I guess she's all yours.
Oh yeah. I got like 2 big paws I could scoop with. You should have seen how many ribs I scooped with this earlier. It's like a whole platter. I could scoop a
gra-
bee.
I
At
grab
least
Potato.
12 ribs. I was watching.
Have you ever stolen a livelihood from someone? The greatest thievery of all. And then I go out the door to go get the car.
All right, it's starting. Lights cut now. And I slam my bear paw on the spacebar.
Oh yeah.
Right, and we're going to
It's pitch
go
black.
in. All right.
It is pitch black, but for all of you, that's fine. You can see just fine.
All right. I
And
am
the
going.
doors are unlocked because also you hit the magic unlock the doors button.
I did. I did.
All right. I'm just going to just tap in with like, thanks, babe, and I'm going to run into the door. Run into the door, and I am gonna go for a white man.
No.
Sorry,
White man,
TikTok has
no.
broken me, but
Yeah, you can just slam in and maul him if you want.
that's what I'm doing. And I would
Oh.
like to use the auto success that was given directly to me to do so.
yeah.
As you should.
Hey.
As you should.
I was saving it for exactly this. I want to maul this man in the face.
Yes.
Exactly what I did to the statue to him, only I'll just like nibble his clothes so he's gonna just be left completely stark naked.
Perfect.
He's like he can't see what's happening, so he's like screaming, and like, guards! What is this? What's happening? What's happening,
I'll
guards?
just be quiet and I'll just kind of like shove my fuzzy belly in the face and just and keep on just going.
He's like screaming into your very fuzzy belly as you shred his clothes
Screaming
off.
into my fuzzy abs.
Yeah, screaming into your fuzzy abs.
So
As you're
fuzzy,
just-
yet so firm.
I have to ask a very important question, because it wasn't part of your plan, but I want to know if you would like it to be. Does Infant have any way to night vision camera record him?
Oh my god.
Well, 100%. This is going on TikTok. Like, if Infant is like, recording it from like the little webcam on their MacBook, right?
Maybe
Maybe
a
like
little
streaming
lens,
it to Instagram.
a little
for
lens
now.
attachment
Yeah.
that makes it night vision. Yep.
Yes.
It's a Twitter space.
Oh my
Yeah, it's a Twitter
goodness.
space. Exactly.
Live from Honeycon. Honey Badger Moles.
Yes.
Live from
The title is
HoneyCon.
Direct Action at HoneyCon.
Yes. Yeah. So you've got him handled. There's no chance he can stop you now. He's mortified. The entire internet is watching him just get owned by a honey badger while wearing less and less clothing. So you all have plentiful time to go over and check in with the queen bee, who's just floating around. It's her and her colony, but she's very much like, it's very obvious that she's the biggest and like the fanciest of the bees. I'm not going to describe bees in detail because I don't want to freak anybody out. But there's her, and then her little worker bees are like going in and out of the honeycomb of the colonies. And it's like those like really nicely set up ones where when you're harvesting the honey, it doesn't disturb the bees in any way. And they're like honeybees, so they're very important to the ecosystem, but they're being kept in this dude's apartment.
Okay, so like yeah, Potato's gonna like creep over, like thump, 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 because they weigh 450 pounds. And bring Magic over to this queen bee and her party. Or Slick Mick, sorry.
Slick Nick. Yeah. I'm deciding that the bee can talk.
Yes.
Slick
And
Mick, good luck.
Intelligent, of course.
Thank you.
and sort of like she sort of like bumps up against the glass like curiously and just like looks up at you.
Hello, my queen. My name
Hello.
is Slick Mickey. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
I have a business proposition for you. Right now, you're a bee in a cage, working at the behest of some white dude. How would you
Martin.
Yes, sure. How would you like to be a free bee? Not part of an enterprise, part of a family.
I'm listening. We are a family, and she points back towards the colony with like a wing, a bee arm. I don't know.
You got little cute arms, little fuzzy legs.
Yeah,
Love
takes
them.
takes a fuzzy leg and points back towards the colony, and she's like, "We are a family, you know."
You're all welcome to come join us. We have a very, very nice treehouse that we live in.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Free Wi-Fi.
It's very nice.
Free Wi-Fi. It almost never collapses.
Almost.
I would love to invite you and your entire family out here to join us, away from the hubbub of the city, where you can enjoy the great outdoors, make honey at your own pace.
Yeah, roll criminal for me as you negotiate with the queen bee.
All right. Do I get 2 dice
You-
for this?
Yep, you do get 2 dice because you're the face.
Yay! I rolled a 1 and a 6, so the 1.
Nice. Yeah, like you're describing the house, and she's like nodding, and then she turns and like chitters and vibrates and talks in the like sub vocal sounds that bees use to communicate with each other. To her like close worker bees, and then looks back and she's like, That does sound a lot better than this. We haven't been out in the real world in a very long time.
Oh, that's a shame.
They keep us indoors most of the time.
When's the last time you felt the wind through your little bee fur?
It's been months.
Well, we can't have that.
You're
Well,
telling
if-
me you kept the queen inside for a month? Oh, you little, and Finn goes back in with more fervor.
That's all.
She's my bee!
Shut it!
I'm gonna turn to
Grabs his
him
face.
and say, Martin, this is the voice of your father. I died and now I'm a ghost. I'm here to haunt you because you're the worst.
Daddy! What do you mean you died?
I died
that
of
mean-
disappointment in you.
No. Does that mean I have to work?
Forever and ever and ever.
I think that hurts more than anything that I did to him.
He's sitting on a
Scratch
You'll
mark.
never be able to pull
Yep.
yourself out of the lower middle class.
Lower
Workers have no
middle-
rights.
lower middle class. He just like passes out. He's crying on the floor. You're still filming this entire thing.
Yes, it is. I'm also checking CCTV in the garage and the nearby streets to see if baby's pulling up soon.
Yeah. We can while you all prep to safely move this apiary, we can slide over to baby in the parking lot. I won't make you roll to find Martin's car. It's very
Nice.
obvious.
Nicest
one,
car. Nicest car.
He has purchased the parking spots all the way around his car so that no one can park next to him.
That's really suspicious. I go over to the car.
It is gold, as you had expected.
Nice.
It's a like gold plated Lamborghini with the car doors that go up.
Oh, does he have a customized like license
He
plate?
does.
I knew it. What does it say?
It's just GG Martin.
I hate this man. I go in the car. I know fully that I could try Jimmy the lock with my nail, but I choose to destroy the window.
All right, roll bear to just maul this car window.
Oops, that's a 6.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't go so hot. You do break the window, but not in such a way that you could get into the car. Like you've broken it, and like now it's gonna be a little bit more rough for you to get into the car.
I have to physically get in the car.
Yeah,
like, oh, no, forget
Yeah,
it.
you don't open the door. And also the alarm is going off.
Oh no, time to go fast. I put on my playlist and Life is a Highway plays. And I try to I try to start the car. What is the thing? Ding ding. That thing?
Hotwire.
Hotwire it.
Yeah, go ahead and
And
roll
then-
criminal for me to hotwire the car, and I'll make you roll criminal just once, and it can be for your whole like hot wiring and running the car into the building.
Nice. Okay. That is a 3.
Nice. So move a point from bear into criminal, and describe for me what it looks like when you hotwire this car and then drive it into a wall.
So I found out that pandas have like a lot of mobility in their wrists, and so I used my mobility in my wrist to hotwire my car. Also, I do a little headstand, and I like pull it up and whatever. They also use headstand to pee, so I think I'm pretty good at it. So I'm headstanding, and I don't know why, Rowan. And then I connect the wires. I'm like, these two, I'm colorblind, so I'm just going to connect these two. I think I know a little bit about like computers from infant, and then I combine that with my knowledge from destroying cars together, and I hotwire the car.
Nice. And then do you want me to describe, or do you want to describe you ramming the car into the wall?
Oh, I'd love to describe it. I think I'm driving. I'm like, life is a highway, and I'm like, I turn around. I don't need to go this excessive, but I back it up like I'm gonna be really careful, and then I go forward and then smash into it. Like I want to ride it all the way down, like so hard and thing, and then I honk a lot. Get in. And then I try to turn off the alarm.
You're pressing all the
And
buttons, trying to see
then
which one
you try
turns
to
off
turn
the alarm. Yeah, at the end. So you're driving the car and the alarm is just going off as you're driving.
Yeah, I think it's more fun that way. I'm like this. It goes great with the song.
It's letting us know that you're on your way. That's all.
Exactly. I'm here. Quickly get in the car.
All right. I'm about to just cut all the feeds and erase all the video footage, evidence of our grand heist. And I'm just gonna like go
me
through.
beating the crap out of this guy.
Yeah. Obviously, that one's already on
That
YouTube. Yep. And I'm gonna try to delete all the evidence that we were here, except for the TikTok, YouTube, Instagram video.
Make me one more criminal roll to seal the deal on you beating that.
You can do an instant success. Just do the instant.
I'll use an instant success because I failed both of my rolls.
Oh my
God.
god.
Yeah. All right.
I also need to steal the items still.
Yes, we need to steal as much honey as possible.
Do we
it's
have
still
another
behind the
instant
case.
success?
Yeah, we do.
Take it.
We do.
Yeah,
One more.
Yeah.
We saved them all. We were the people who hoarded all of the special ammo for the boss fight.
All
Yeah.
the XP potions that we'll never use, we're using them.
We're using
We're using them. This is a one shot, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, you can use because you've got two. So you, Infant can use one for the hack, and you can use one for the steal. I'll do the steal first because the hack will be kind of wrapping up the stuff. So tell me what it looks like when Potato steals the most honey you've ever seen in your whole life.
First they smashed through this like plexiglass or whatever there was to like get through, and they still have Slick Mick on their shoulders. So like poor Slick Mick's kind of like tottering a little bit as they're wailing away, and then they just scoop up everything. Now I often don't consider how big like 500-pound bears are.
Huge.
So between me and Slick Mick, it's just we're like, I'm holding things, I pass some things up to them. We're making it work. And it's just like like the comic scene where like somebody in an office carries like a stack of papers that is over their head. It's like that, but with honeys and bees.
Nice. Yeah, you are like, and like it's a teetering tower, but you're managing it with like ease. You're like, this is the best score you've ever gotten, and you're just packing it into the back of this car.
Perfect.
All right, Connie, describe for me your wiping all the feeds.
Yeah, I just go into the Matrix again, right? And there's like a montage that's like 30 minutes long of me just like piecing together code. And then I hit like Control Alt Delete. I go into Task Manager, and then I like click a few things around, and I wipe everything. And we just see like all the feed getting cut, and everything deleted flashes up onto the screen. And for good measure, I pick up my rose gold MacBook and I smash it onto the ground because I looked it up. Polar bears are up to 1,700 pounds. So I smash it. I'm easily the biggest bear here, I think.
Polar bears are the biggest.
Oh my god, that's so funny that you're infant and you're so
Yeah, I'm
big.
infant and the hacker.
This has been hilarious the whole time. I've played a polar bear in Honey Heist before.
Oh,
it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Wow, who should fight this person? The smallest bear we have. This is the best choice.
I'm sorry
You
you
got
didn't
the
get to
best
swim at any point.
That's I was thinking I like smash it, right? And I like stomp onto it. Before hopping into the car, I'm gonna hop into the lake that's like next by the street. I'm gonna like paddle alongside the car so I get to swim, and then I'll get up and I'll get into the car.
Yeah,
just so I have some water time.
Good victory lap.
A victory lap of the lake, while the what's it called? The convention center is like in chaos. The lights are all off. None of the CCTV cameras are working. And as all of you pull away, something that you've done has like triggered this that wasn't supposed to necessarily happen until later in the day. And Martin Gold's plan is revealed as the room where all the honey was being stored. You all watch, and it's like a scene from an action movie as the entire building explodes with that point as the epicenter.
What? He was gonna
As-
nuke the bees?
As you drive away with the
We
bees and their
saved the
honey.
bees.
We saved the
We saved the
bees!
We saved the
Free
bees.
bee.
Bee, bear, solidarity.
Yes.
Incredible.
Oh
I
my
will say,
goodness.
afterwards, Finn does this just make sure it's like, hey, infant, or babe, would you like to, those core workout lessons?
Oh,
You want to
you
I
you
could
know
give you
my
le-
name?
less-
the
you
one that I
seem-
was forced to change here?
You seem to really like it when I kind of muttered it. I just took a guess.
Oh, I would really enjoy that. Just don't call me that in front of baby. I don't want to take baby spotlight, but I would really enjoy some ab lessons. Thank you.
Of course, and maybe you could teach me how to do that jacking in or mainframing and
Oh, yeah, of course. So I started with this really intense online course known as Khan Academy. I'll sign you up.
sounds like
accidentally,
this con guy sounds really cool. All right, sounds like my kind of guy.
I noticed what's happening, and I play like slow ride, dun, 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 take it easy, and I'm like, this is mood music. I'm so good at setting the mood.
Or like Finn, like
Thanks,
sitting on like
We're going so
your
fast.
shoulder, like
I'm
there's
going
no
so
there
fast.
can't be any
200.
roof on this car. This car can't have
so
any
much-
roof.
No.
Yeah. I like reach out a paw to like hold yours, but my paw's the size of your body. So I just like
I'll
put
just
it on
kind
top
of
of your
hug
head.
your paw. I'm just
Yeah.
hugging your paw.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. But yeah, I'll let everyone if anyone else had any like last things they want to do, otherwise we can wrap up.
I think maybe there's like a scene where we get back of
Yeah.
Slick Mick and Potato setting up the apiary in the treehouse.
Oh yeah. And the queen bee's like really excited, and like all the bees are like happy vibrating because they have not been out in the woods in a very long time. They've been held hostage by this man and his honey factory. And so they're like very happy, and like they start like doing some like building and renovating in their little beehives.
Welcome to your new home, Queen.
I love it out here. It's beautiful.
So if like could I have some honey right now? Just
Oh.
like a claw's worth.
Oh yeah. We don't actually eat most of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of a like an after thing. Like we make it, but we don't eat most of it.
Well, if you need help.
Yeah.
And they
So,
go
yeah.
for it.
Anytime, feel free to eat some.
Oh, girl.
You can eat
You know-
honeycomb.
Yeah. Honeycombs are so good, IRL.
They're
Like
so
oh
good.
my
I
god.
need to have some.
It's so
I-
good.
I think baby like sees how happy the queen is, no longer in captivity, thinks about her life in the zoo, and says, this place is really nice. And I'm like, I think I am moving out of the zoo, but not before I steal a bunch of like bamboo and bring
Oh,
it back.
Good.
Give
Oh,
me
definitely.
Some. Give me some to go, please.
I will. I got you. And one last tackle on those zookeepers to teach them a lesson.
Yeah, you definitely like break in, steal the bamboo, like
Say
Cause-
goodbye to my.
cause
The-
havoc for the zookeepers and say goodbye to your friends, and then bring back just like bamboo grows really well. Like once you plant it, it's really hard to get rid of. So you can just plant some by the treehouse and
We
like
make an
it'll grow
invasive
forever.
species.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
My parents have it in their yard because the previous person's house owner did it, and you can't get rid of it. It's impossible. You have to pay
Right,
someone
pandas get at least
$5,000
enough.
to get it out of your house.
So I plant it and I'm like this.
Yeah.
Babies moved in.
Yay!
Thank you all.
Thank
you
you
all
so
for
much,
playing.
everyone.
Thank you so much.
And thank you all for coming
goodness.
and watching and donating to Women's Lunch Place. We're super psyched to be able to be donating to them today. As I said before, Women's Lunch Place is a daytime shelter and meal center for women and gender nonconforming people experiencing homelessness in Boston. So they provide meals and safe places to shower, as well as like legal aid services to the people who are there. So we're super happy to be supporting them this month for Women's History Month. Everyone, do you want to go around and do your outros? I don't remember what order we went in, or I'd say we could go backwards. But why don't we just start on my screen? To my left is B. So.
All right. Hello, all. I have been your pile of potatoes, the grizzly bear, otherwise known as B. You can find me on Twitter as @B_Zelda. I am a podcaster. I host Enemy Attaché. I'm a player in the Broadswords. Honestly, Oodle's a podcast, One Shot Network, Iron Netter Reforged, 12-Sided Stories. I'm also a Twitch streamer. I don't really know what I stream. As poor Rue has had to figure out. I just kind of show up for things and like, hello today. And we figure it out as we go. And it's always a delight. Nothing bad has ever happened. I'm also the community manager for D&D Adventures League, but truthfully, I don't know anything about D&D. Please do not ask me. And yeah, I had so much fun tonight. Thank you so much for having me on. This was just a delight.
Thank you. You want to popcorn it off to whoever you want.
Yeah, let's send this over to my... I'm trying to learn people's like human names now. Rowan, my panda on my shoulders.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us, lovely people. Tonight has been a lot of fun. You can find me on the various internet places as @RedWhiteRP. I am a writer, streamer, sensitivity reader, professional dice cruncher. You can hire me to do any of those various things, and I would love to have your money. You can also find me all over this channel. This is the channel that I started. It's very exciting. Come back tomorrow for a one-shot of One Particular Harbor, which is a game that is in the funding process right now about pirates, mermaids, and royal navies, and all of that shenanigans. And then I'll go ahead and popcorn it down to Connie.
Hey everyone, I've been Connie. I played your 1,700-pound polar bear baby boy, infant. But when I'm not being a literal baby on stream, baby bear, I am the GM and creative producer for Transplanar RPG, which is an all transgender BIMPOC-led D&D show set in an original non-colonial anti-Orientalist world. It's a grim, dark, gritty fantasy campaign that streams Saturdays on Twitch, Transplanar RPG, 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time, that's 5 p.m. Pacific, and 8 p.m. Eastern. Outside of that, I am a actual play GM, performer, and game designer currently in the works on God Killer, which is a holy punk PBTA game for one player, the God Killer, and one GM God. That's interesting to you. Follow me on Twitter and Itch and TikTok at @ByConnieChang, ByConniechang for a rocking good time. More info about God Killer is going to come out on my birthday, which is the 28th of this month. So follow me for deets. I'm
Happy
going to
early
pass
birthday.
Thank you. Yes. Aries power. I'm going to pass it up and to my right to Isabella.
Hi everyone, Aries Power. I don't have a lot of things to promote. I will be on Mer's channel. Oh man, what is Mer's channel?
Archmage
Rudy?
of Dice, I believe.
Archmage of Dice playing Quest tomorrow. I do not know the time. I'm sure Rue will promote it, maybe.
4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, that time. Come to see me do a thing. Other than that, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for all playing. I have never played with any of the people besides Rue and Rowan, who I obsessively try to play with. So this was very exciting to meet new people. I hope everyone enjoyed the chaos that was Baby Driver. And my music choices. Eat some honey when you get home, take a nap, and let's all hope and pray that we have good announcer voices like Connie one day. To Samu.
To me, I get to be last again. Woohoo! That means I have to close it out. Oh dear. I am at Mama Samu on pretty much everything: Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram. Those are not in any kind of priority order at all. But you can find me where I do stream generally 3 days a week. Here, I stream my making of costumes. I actually made the shirt that I'm wearing as well as the hat on stream. As well, I'll also make all of my a lot of my competition pieces. As I'm currently making a cleric Espeon on stream that I'm going to be competing at SakuraCon. So if you like cosplay stuff and if you like body paint and D&D and listening to someone babble about anything that comes to their mind for hours on end, come check me out. Yeah, so I stream on Twitch or any of my other places, and it's been a ton of fun being here. I've very much enjoyed being Finn. Thank you all for letting me be the chaos. I've DM'd this game 3 times, and it's been over 2 years since I've gotten to play. So I had a ton of fun actually playing.
Uh-huh. And I have been Rue. I use they or he pronouns. You can find me on the internet on Twitter as @IlanaKnight13 and everywhere else as just Ilana Knight because I made a Twitter when I was 12, forgot the password, and then Twitter won't give it to me. I have tried everything to tell them that I am in fact the same person, and they will not believe me. So there's a 13 at the end of my Twitter username. I'm a tabletop content creator. I do game design, I do streams, and I do sensitivity reading. But sort of big for me right now is that I'm the project organizer and manager of the tabletop RPGs for trans rights in Texas over on Itch. For $5 or more, you can get 493 games by over 300 designers. We're also partnering with Hit Point Press, Solaris Games, and Monty Cook, who will also send you files of their games if you purchase the bundle. And all the money goes to Organización Latina de Trans en Texas and the Transgender Education Network of Texas, which are 2 trans-centered charities working on the ground in Texas. So if you have $5 or you know someone who has $5, send them that way.
There are a ton of good games. There are so many.
Yeah, I'm so excited about all of them. We're also planning, but I don't have dates yet. The last week of March, we're doing a bunch of streams to promote the games that are in the bundle for like a last week push. So if you follow me on Twitter, I'll have the master schedule of that sometime later, like next week-ish.
We'll probably do one here.
Yeah, I know we're
100%.
gonna have at least one here. But yeah, so thank you all so much for agreeing to play with me today. I was really excited to have you all, and thank you all for coming. Do you have any last minute channel announcements, Rowan, before we close out?
Just to stop back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for our One Particular Harbor one-shot, a fun GMless game. We are going to go on a raid now. We're going to pop over to Weave the Tale and see what they're doing. Otherwise, thank you for joining us, and remember that you are magic.